I mean, that's the center. That's that's the center part of our country all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
where are they?
we get tornadoes like the one that hit last week once every 25 to 35 years, but when they hit, they do tons of damage because we don't build around having to protect against tornadoes.
Yeah.
I guess we
Luckily,
don't want to visit Canada, Chris.
no, Canada sucks.
Well, it hit
The poutine is
this
fantastic.
year, so come by next year, you'll be fine.
Okay, yeah.
But we're going to Austin next year.
Yeah, we're going to Austin next year. Their
yeah,
power will
hey,
probably be
you got-
out.
Yeah, you got 35 years. It'll probably be fucking a blizzard in Austin when we go next year. But you got 35 years to visit Canada. You know,
Okay.
20 to 35 years. So between major tornadoes. Yeah,
I
you'll be
want to
fine.
go now.
I mean, we get major tornadoes. Luckily, majority of the time they just hit cornfields. So, but yeah, they're going to have to make a new scale strength for tornadoes and add a couple more because it only goes up to 5, and we get a lot of 5s.
Yeah, we got. What do we get? An EF2, I think they rated it as, and they're like, "Oh my god, we have to change the building code." I'm like, "It happens once every 25 years, guys. Fuck off."
I go outside and look for it at a F2.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, tornado, let's go look at it.
Yeah. But yeah, it did some pretty big damage, but that was like an hour north of here. So we don't usually get tornadoes.
Yeah. We're kind of in a weird spot being where we're at in southwest Ohio where, 15 miles to the west is none but cornfields, but by the time, a tornado would get to our area, it's too hilly and it dies out. Then on, 15 miles east of us, you're back in the cornfields again. So we're in a very weird spot where weather will just die out once it hits the state line.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, we're protected here from tornadoes because of the lake,
Yeah.
right? The lake affects the weather in such a way that tornadoes really don't form where we are. But then we get massive thunderstorms, and when the wind is blowing the correct direction, massive snowstorms.
So, I have something cool set up on my stream. I've reset up the D&D Beyond overlay since we're only playing with one nightly group. I see that King got in here, so you can actually hover over it. You guys should be able to add these if you ever stream these games, or there are those streams on his Thursday game. You can do the D&D Beyond overlay, link it. People can actually pull up your stats. So like I can see that Soland on my Twitch stream has 2 hit points. Civil Art's at 22 of 29. Nameless is at 13 of 13. And then people should be able to click on it and it pulls up a little screen grab of their character sheets. So I thought that was cool.
How do you set that up?
If you're streaming, it's an extension. If you're not streaming, you don't have to worry about anything because it's just for Twitch.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Cool.
Twitch extension. So like if you pull up my stream and and just hover your mouse to the left, it's got everybody that's here and got their character sheets up.
Let's see it.
Which is why I had to do it, then shut down my stream because it didn't save my overlay, and that's what I was getting mad at.
I think it's broken. I don't see it.
Refresh your page on my stream. Yeah, you actually have to push your mouse all the way to the left or all the way to the right, and it'll pop up with an interactive overlay, or on the left-hand side, you should have like your D&D Beyond icons and all that stuff. So,
Nope, it's broken.
you suck then. There's also a new update. Where is Nameless at? Can I do it from here? Rename. One of the new updates was to be able to redo your username.
Cool.
That might be in the settings. I don't know. I've not messed with it, but I just wanted to give you guys the heads up if you wanted to change your username for whatever reason. It's like
I don't want Twitch to know who you are.
Yeah, it was just a thing that figured I'd let you guys know. All right,
Disappointed. This thing's broken.
All right, so everybody but Nameless and Umbra. You guys will have something to do here in a second.
You
But
dead guys.
but what
We
we
gonna roll a perception check?
what? Why are you rolling a perception check?
To
I
perceive
am
our new
asking you,
characters.
are we?
No. Actually, let's go through downtime first. Then I'll get
Oh
to
shit!
the.
I didn't even think about what I was doing.
Then I'll get to the Thero stuff. So if you know what you've been doing this past week, let me know.
Does anybody remember what we did last week?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we killed off Elemental in the battle. We lost Carl, had a funeral.
Got a wolf.
Oh, right. Yeah, we went and found Reese at the other,
Yes.
at the whatever town he was in.
Oh.
Right. Okay.
Oh, I know what I'm doing for the week then.
You guys would notice that Reese and the other elves are gone. They've headed up north towards the dwarves. And then the 3 soldiers that you guys were able to recruit, they are gone as well, heading up to the dwarves.
My downtime for the week is spreading the story of the valiant hero, Sylvir, was it?
Yes.
And how he looks and everything. And I'm sort of describing Nameless at the moment too. I
Okay.
would presume that
It's like,
that's
yeah,
how
he looks like this guy.
Sylvir, yeah.
All right. Are you just doing it like at the end as people, come by?
Yeah, around there, hang out there, hang around my corner where I usually bum for money too.
Okay. With the current state of, the world that we're in, there's not a lot of just free will traveling from cities, so the regular foot traffic is still down. You still get a handful of merchants come by. Give me a, performance roll.
Oops.
I'll allow it.
All right.
1 and 4.
All right. You've ran into a handful of merchants. You're starting to spread the good name of the hero that was Sylvir. And a couple times that the merchants have been in the tavern when you've done this, they kind of look at you funny because it almost looks like you're describing someone who's sitting there, but you're talking to them as they are dead, as Sylvia is dead, but some of the people think it's Nameless. And for your good story, let's go this and this for gold. 70 gold because I didn't roll that right. Because you rolled extremely high. And then 8 silver.
70 gold and
8 silver.
8 silver.
Yep, because you rolled a 20. You
Nice.
rolled a 24, so I threw in an extra couple digits.
That's pretty sweet. Thank you.
And the word of Sylvia is slowly going around the different villages and stuff.
Although I don't know what you're doing, I do appreciate it.
Just having fun. To continue that story, was it
Yes.
is the eulogy for Sylvir and continue his legacy.
Yes, it will be passed down through generations.
Alright. Oh, and double 8, for whatever reason, it keeps turning off my overlay.
No, well, that explains why it doesn't work. Oh,
'Cause I-
because yeah, now it's there.
I just refreshed my page and mine was gone. But now it's there again. I don't know. Alright, who's next?
I'll go. I can go next.
Okay.
So in this last week, I'm gonna do the same thing I did the week prior. I'm just kind of, working with the townspeople to make sure that we're prepared. Kind of putting the word out to anybody I see that we're looking for help at the Dwarven village with construction or goods. and then kind of wandering around the wilderness around our town here, making sure that we're not going to get ambushed by dragonkin or whatever those other things are.
Yeah, tieflings and dragonborn. All right.
Tieflings, that's
So
the
you're
one,
just
yeah.
kind of keeping out for scouts and stuff. All right. Let's start with a persuasion roll for the recruitment.
Oh, this is I have no idea what the hell just happened. There we go. Did well.
Okay.
17.
Not bad.
I don't know where that dice went. It just disappeared as soon as I picked it up.
Give me a D4 roll.
Actually, just take the first one. I accidentally clicked it twice.
Okay. That'll work. All right. Yeah, you're able to recruit 3 people. Do you want you can have how do you want your the setup to be for do you want 3 spellcasters, you want 3 ranged people, 3 melee people, a mixture of whatever?
If they're all gonna be warriors, then let's do a mixture. Let's do a range, a melee, and a spellcaster.
All right, so 1 of each. Okay. So you're able to recruit 3 traveling people, and they will be CR2s.
Oh, nice.
With your roll, and then doing it for a second week in a row, I bumped it up from a CR1 to a CR2. So make a note of that. So it'll be 1 melee, 1 range, and then 1 spellcaster. Okay. Oh my gosh.
We have 6 warriors now or something.
You'll have 3 CR1 characters, just simple fighters, and he just recruited a melee, range, and a spellcaster at CR2. So we're looking at probably a bard, a berserker, or a cult fanatic, or something else. I'll have to find another CR2 to use.
Nice.
But I'll just keep track of it, and they will be sent to the dwarves for you.
Fantastic.
Who is next? We got Umbra, we have Nameless, and we have Barry left.
I want to start a vegetable patch.
Okay.
I can't. I was gonna put a area of effect marker on it, but it's not.
Okay, so I'll kind of do what I did with Tony's Uru, and it'll be 100 gold, and I will count it as a extension of your house. But I will. So yeah, that's how I'll do that. So I'll create it as an extension of your house. But you could give me a survival check to find vegetables.
It's gonna be like rare varieties. And maybe some components for my healer's kit that I could like make my own healer kits.
Okay. Give me
That's
a
allowed? Oh, Buddy the Wolf.
So give me a 17 plus your survival.
Alright, loading up my character sheet.
Oh my gosh. It's a 1, so 18. I have everybody's sheet up, so.
Okay.
So it's an 18. Alright, I will have to try to find some vegetables. There's actually not a lot in this game that I could physically add.
What do you mean?
So,
Theater of the mind, Chris.
yes, I know. So I will come up with some rare vegetables for this world. You want fruits or just vegetables?
Well, let's just call it flora in general.
Okay. Let me look up the healer's kit real quick.
My cat is growling at the rain.
Get it, Pixel.
Oh.
Okay, I just finished fighting a mob boss, but it's okay.
What?
I found a spider in my room.
Oh,
It's dead now.
okay.
It's
With
okay.
with your 18, you could find some stuff to be used as splints, but you didn't find anything in nature that you could use for the salves or the bandages. What I can do, if you remind me later tonight, after we're done, I'll make a note of this as well, is I will look through the Lord of the Rings 5th edition supplement that we have, because that has salves in it. Like, that's a thing you hunt down in nature and find, and it has like ingredients and stuff. So I'll probably pull that plant from there and mix it in with this game.
I didn't want to like make any healers kits immediately. I just wanted to get the garden patch.
Well, with the healer's kits, you only found like good enough wood for like splints, not a full healer's kit, because you need the healer's kit has bandages, salves, and splints, but you only found splints.
Do I need to start
Don't die
learning
on you
like a
guys.
woodworking skill?
Say that again.
Or do I need to start working on learning a woodworking skill?
No.
Okay.
Like, you found good pieces of wood out in nature that you could use as splints instead of paying for, quote, splints.
Okay.
Then, so we have... Then you'll be able to find some rare herbs and floral stuff. I'll have to come up with it later. So give me a... What was your roll? An 18?
Yeah.
Give me a D6 roll. I don't even know what like rare medicinal stuff would be in D&D. All right, so you found one rare one of something.
Okay.
I mean, if you want an apple orchard, by golly, I can make an apple orchard.
I don't want an apple orchard.
I know, I'm just saying, it's one of the few things I can actually make in here.
I mean, I could have one apple tree and then like varieties to it.
We'll figure something out. All right. So one rare vegetable. Okay. All right. You're done. So we have Nameless and Umbro. They won't get through a lot tonight, by the way.
Doesn't sound like he's speaking, so since I'm not really too sure who I am, what's going on, or who to do, what to do. So I'm just gonna practice with my tools in the meantime, which are alchemist supplies and a viol.
Okay. Which one do you want to practice with?
If I could do about half and half, maybe.
Okay. So let's start with a intelligence roll first.
All right. Let's see. There it is. 10.
Okay, then give me a performance roll.
Four.
Okay. While you're practicing, you're tossed 3 copper
Cool.
for your quote performance.
Yes. That's what I call good practice.
Yeah. Umbra.
Alright, so I've spent my week mostly inside my own home. I haven't really come out for much other than refills of the flask, and I've just been somberly practicing sewing and sipping away.
All right, give me a dexterity check. Alright, not bad. And you're using flesh. Other body parts you have stored.
Yeah, I'm just practicing sewing into the skin and trying to pull it together, trying to get some clean stitches just practiced on.
Gotcha. Alright, so if you have not seen yet, this is I can drop Eric's character because it's not on tonight. So I'm introducing, I've been hinting at slowly, the gods from Theros, because I want to do a Theros campaign. So some of you who do not practice necromancy and who is above level 3, in your action part on your D&D Beyond, you should have something extra. Either going to be an action or bonus action. And we'll go through these now. So if you have it, you have a chance to change spells out if you need to. We'll start with Barry. So everybody's going to... this is all going to happen while you're sleeping. It's going to be happening during or for your dreams, or during your dreams. Barry, you are visited by the god of harvest, Karametra. And you just kind of get flashes of like an outline of almost like a cornucopia. And you just get this sense of knowledge of, someone's looking over you now. Like you have someone helping you out. And your ability for being Karametra's champion with a piety of 3. As a devotee of Karametra, you have proven yourself a worthy potential champion of the Harvest God. As a bonus action, so yours is under bonus action. You can invoke her protection. Spectral plants cover you, providing you with a +1 bonus to AC for 1 minute. Once you use this trait, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest.
Cool.
So I'm not going to go through everything with these gods, but I highly suggest you write this down. It's also in your sheets. And go back and just read more on like earning and losing piety and doing good stuff. You can switch gods. You could have other gods, become, if you start doing stuff a certain way, maybe another god will, you'll become a patron of another god and get their ability. I tried to do a good job with matching these guys up with what you've been doing. Like with that, earning piety, I'm not going to go over losing, I'll just go over earning with Barry. Turning a wild field into fertile cropland, feeding those who are starving, defending a farm from monsters, or building or restoring a temple. So that's just some stuff. That's as an example. So on. You are visited by Phoenix, that god. You get this image of a mask with horns, and they are the god of deception. As a devotee of Phoenix, you have proven yourself accomplished at deception. You can call on Phoenix Blessing and cast Disguise Self with this trait. While this spell is active, your shadow still resembles your original form. You can cast the spell in this way a number of times equal to your Charisma modifier. You regain all expended uses once you finish a long rest. Charisma is your spellcasting ability for this spell. Some of the good stuff you could do: helping a fugitive escape justice, pulling off a daring robbery, obstruct champions of other god, by the way, which you did a whole lot last session. Building and restoring a temple. Silvalar, you are visited by Nylea, god of the hunt. And you have this flashes of a circle and arrows kind of going through it. And these are all almost like a constellation you guys are seeing. And some of their good deeds: healing a sick or injured wild animal, stopping those who hunt for sport or profit, proving your worth in a contest of archery, or your big thing, slaying an aberration, a fiend, or an undead. And as a devotee, you have proven yourself a guardian of the wilds. You can cast Hunter's Mark with this trait a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. Wisdom is your spellcasting ability for this spell. So you and like so on, that should free up a spell slot. If you know, for Hunter's Mark, you can put something else in there instead, because now you have that ability already. And that's kind of another way I looked at it. Then yeah, did I miss anybody?
Just the undead.
Yeah, I went through a lot of the gods, and they pretty much all hate Umbra because of his necromancy. I did not know that ahead of time. There's 2 death gods, and they really hate him. One, for not letting people rest, because, you know, desecrating graves.
See?
And the other one, not
Told you,
letting them
Umbra.
stay dead.
Yeah, see, I told you.
But you were all, you also all have this image of a ruined temple. You've never seen this structure before, but you're all visited, you know, in your dreams about, you know, you get glimpses of images of a ruined temple. So yeah. There you go.
Should we turn Umbra into a god? Spread.
No, I gotta kill his. Whatever they're called.
Kill his undead.
His summons. Yeah, then I gain piety, and I can get more uses of my spells.
So, I think it goes up to 50 piety. It's like 3, 10, 25, 50, and your abilities increase with that. But like I said, other gods may reach out to you, and you may become champions of them. Kind of depends on how you guys play your characters. Uru has a god that lets him do Wrathful Smite, which is combat, but like violence combat. Jesse's character Eric, his god is you know, a fighting type, but for good reasons. Then that's it. Yeah, for the gods. So yeah, you guys wake up from those dreams, and it's early morning, and what do you guys want to do?
Well, now I'm looking to see what I can replace Hunter's Mark with.
Then so on. I didn't know if you had the Sky Self as a thing, but that was you and Umbra were the 2 hardest people to find gods for.
I think this god fits me now. I'm gonna start spreading the story of Silver.
That's even better.
Gonna turn them into legendary heroes.
I'm not opposed to that.
You fought
That'd be
one
funny.
battle.
I know. I say the guy level 1 fought one guy, died immediately, and becomes a legendary hero of the tales.
Yeah.
It's like fantastic. That would be kind of funny.
I'll have to level Optimus up at some point, but probably not since our group is good enough. All right. Yeah, you guys wake up and it's like I said, early morning, and what you guys want to do?
Oh, I have learned. I don't think I ever did any rolls for my starting currency, so I have no money.
Okay. Let's see if I remember how I did that. Let's go with this, this, and this. Because you would have got... so you would get 3 gold,
Okay.
5 silver, and 3 copper.
Fantastic.
Yeah, because I had them do random rolls.
Thank you.
My eyes are on fire. I'm so tired. Umbra, are you still in your house being sad?
I am.
Okay.
You too.
I mean, I almost feel bad for him because he got crapped on last week. Then, because I just got done reading, through the gods, he got crapped on again.
It's okay. It is the art of being a necromancer. You must be dead inside to raise the dead.
Outside.
Yeah. Dead inside and out for you to be able to.
So I know you guys had talked about, possibly trying to go to Mshek, where the dragons live. There had been talks about going to maybe try to find a cure for the dwarves. I think those are the two main things that I kept seeing pop up.
Yeah. That was about the two options that we had really decided on.
I'm really up for messing it with the dragon lady. See if we can do something.
I'm fine with that. I'll go play hanky panky with the dragon.
I heard do something. I'm like, what kind of something?
We have to keep in mind she thinks we're gonna help her.
Yeah.
So if we suddenly show up and we're not helpful,
Came with the report. Also, that's only if she catches us.
Well, we're coming to request help and giving her an update or something. Well, we'll lie our way through it.
Yeah, I'm great at lying.
Uh-huh.
Remember, it's a week's journey to Mshek.
Yes.
Through hard mountains.
what was the other thing we discussed doing?
Going and helping the dwarves.
Well, we're already helping the dwarves. What are we gonna help? Oh, you mean helping the dwarves with the sickness?
Yes.
And
They are down with it.
because you guys don't take notes while you're playing Pokemon, you guys have the cure for it.
We don't have the cure.
Yeah, you do. You guys just didn't take notes.
They said that the
Which-
flower didn't work for the cure.
I didn't say the flower was the cure. I just said you guys have the cure.
Okay, who's holding something that nobody else knows about?
I'm holding a lot of things you guys don't know
I don't-
about.
I don't
Empty
even know
your
what any of
pockets.
Guys, I think the cure is necromancy. It's got to be
Yeah, you can't be sick if you're dead.
it.
That's it. We did it, everyone.
The healer's kit.
I got soul.
I know alchemy.
Can we?
What do we have that's the cure for it? We know it's not the
is
flower.
this
I have a vial of poison.
That's it.
Helpful.
It's one step closer, necromancy. How'd you know?
I'm pretty sure we already tried the water from the Fey area.
Yes.
Yep.
Holy water.
The fuck else do we have?
Got the
Only thing I
poison,
got is the
like Barry
flower.
mentioned, and then the flower, the seed.
The seed is what I have. It's not actually grown yet.
When did we hear about this?
I heard on Pokemon.
I'm being nice and letting you know, but I'm not. That's as far as I'm getting. That's a note thing.
Can we do like a history check to see if we remember anything?
Sure.
That's funny.
Come on. 6.
Barry, you wouldn't. You're sitting around trying to, think of a cure. Barry would not know.
It'd be
Someone
fucking
would
nat
not
20 is
know.
the only way you're getting it.
Oh no, it has nothing to do with the number that was rolled. Not a DC check.
I think it's a character specific with who would know.
I mean, I know who it is, and I know who has what you need.
Don't be stingy.
Cause oh baby you.
I mean,
Yeah.
Did you guys find anything at that count house?
No. I didn't. I was gone for the last half, so if they found anything there, that's.
Should we just travel to this city and
I
Sure.
mean,
Cheers and
I
see
mean,
what we can
only
do?
2 people rolled for history.
Oh, are we all supposed to roll?
I can roll.
Yeah, you
I hit a
can.
few things. History is a plus 115.
My history
How's that, a
is
nat
plus
20?
3.
Did a nat 20 help?
Mine's a
The
21 as well.
the nat 20 did not,
Shit.
but Dodo's
Guys,
21
waste.
did.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Fucks.
Dodo, you can
Odo didn't remember.
Umbra.
Well, then
When
that's okay. In fairness to the rest of us, we don't all play with Umbra, so not our fault for not making notes.
Umbra, what you know, as you guys are discussing this, trying to figure this out, you can recall that when you killed the Lich last week, he had referred to it, the book that you had, that it was his book, and you found that in the diseased village where this all started, and you took his head, and you're
Listening
peeing in
that,
it.
by the way. Yeah, fuck that guy. Well, that's neat.
So it could be his head.
I hope not.
Because you've been peeing in it all week?
Yeah, I've been peeing in that all week.
he's got to
Uh.
cure one disease and spread another.
So, yes, in your drunken depression that you're going through right now,
As I've been mourning and reading through his book.
you guys are sitting around thinking, and you're like, maybe my pee cup might work.
Okay, yeah.
Obvious.
So I'm gonna stumble out of my home to find them while holding this piss-filled skull, kind of staggering. Where the hell's everybody at?
They're all over the place.
Apparently, I'm
Cool.
back home, but I meant to be in the town.
I try to put everybody's character by their home.
Yeah.
We all need a beeper.
We need a beeper. Yeah. So I stumble up to everyone. I'm like, guys, I found the cure. This will do it.
How do you know it's the cure? Did you taste it yet?
The book, Carl's book, it says that this will do it. We can do it together. I'm just sloshing around the piss in the skull.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
$18.
All right, yeah, you don't throw up on yourself as you're doing all this.
I was gonna say, good thing you didn't get the 3 that you rolled in D&D Beyond.
I know, right? Would have been mighty unfortunate.
So,
Stumbling down, you just pull out this skull that smells like pee.
God fucking damn it. That makes sense, too. We were chasing that guy at the beginning, and we gave up chasing him because he just disappeared.
So whether you guys believe me or not, I smell like alcohol and piss.
oh yeah, that footprint we traveled that day.
That took us to the elven village, and it was the elves who were encountering that guy that we found later on. Yeah, makes a whole lot of sense to me. Okay, if you say the book says that, I mean, I can't read Abyssal, so
It's not abyssal, is it?
I thought whatever the book was written in
I thought that was true.
No, he wouldn't have got it from the book.
Draconic. Oh,
It's just a recollection
Oh.
that I normally don't do for people.
I was gonna say, because I don't think. I mean, I'll have to go back and watch the VOD, but I'm pretty sure you didn't say anything about it being special. But I mean, I can see where the
Nope, I didn't say a
lines
word.
could have been drawn. Yeah,
He just likes to be difficult.
yeah, clearly.
It's okay. He gave us a hintsy. But anyways, I'm gonna keep presuming that my piss cup is the answer to the fucking Hellion disease. So,
That gives me a lot of faith.
As he walks away.
yeah.
I'm well. Let's put that to the test. Let's go see the dwarves and see if we can help them get better with your cup of piss. I guess this weird
Hold
skull
on.
toilet you have.
I need
Hey,
more drink.
before we go,
We're all out of drink. You've been drinking for a week. There's none left.
Fuck you.
You gotta pour a little bit on Silver's grave so he can savor
drink with
the
you.
taste.
Wait, is he pouring the
Yes,
pee on his
one
grave
for
or
the
beer?
boys.
I hope the
No,
beer.
the,
Not gonna lie.
whatever thing he has in the skull.
I would like to get a refill on my flask, please, of the hardest shit you got, Gazel.
Give him a persuasion roll.
Be funny if you put it in your skull.
Oh, it's fucking 0, so let's go for it. Yeet. 7.
Friends, you've had way too much this week. I know you've had it rough, losing, what little friends you had, but even I have to cut you off.
Piss on ya. I'm gonna head outside. Cool. Gonna go pour some piss on the grave and we'll head out.
Okay. I'm trying to get Pixel to sit on top of this door here.
I saw that. I enjoy Pixel. Pixel's cute. So I pour
Went
a
on the
little
door
bit.
earlier.
I pour a little bit
He's
of piss
floating.
on Carl's grave and pour a little piss on on Sterling Sterile Steelix. I don't know his fucking name.
Sterling steel? Is that what you're about to say?
Sterling Steelix.
Sterling silver.
Out of character, isn't he desecrating graves again?
Fuck yeah, I am. Pour piss on him straight away.
I mean, I keep notes of what you guys do.
All right.
Let's go.
Alright, on your
You're
way.
the DM in charge of the story. You're supposed to.
I know. I keep more notes for you guys than I do for my story. I don't even have notes for tonight.
Good.
That's how good I am at this.
Writes down notes, and this dude poured pee on a grave.
That I can just remember.
Ah, it's very important.
Yeah, there's some stuff that does not need notes. Barry, are you bringing Buddy?
Duh.
Okay, just making sure
He's my best friend.
for us summon you all.
Best only. Yeah, close enough.
100% my board. I didn't copy off anybody. Woo! I think it's done. It looks like trash, but it's done. As you guys spend a couple days of easy travel, you're able to make it to Lazada. It is along the northern mountain range, kind of to the northeast of Dinkelberg. Northwest would be the mountain pass to Mshek, and then in between the two is the dwarven outpost of Dar Kaldor. And as you guys can see, this city is built into the mountainside.
I nudge Silvalar and ask him, "Do you see anything?"
Sorry, I was literally not paying attention. I'm reading reading spells.
Fantastic.
I think, by the way, I'm changing my spell to Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Sure. I don't keep track of your guys' stuff.
Take notes on us.
Yeah,
I don't
take notes for us.
I don't keep track. I mean, I have your character sheets up, but I don't learn your character sheets. You guys would know that the leader of Lazada, you know, from your talking with the dwarves and from your, just being in Dinkelberg and passerbyers, that the leader is Jassel Wyvern Thane. Let's skip this part. Okay. Don't need to tell you guys that part. That part doesn't matter because he's dead. This is like the second city I built, so I've had these notes since April. That doesn't matter. Okay. What you guys would have learned about Lazada is that it is known for its advancements in medicine. They are still having issues. It has the kingdom's best library of knowledge. Yes, Chester is here. This is the Chester map. Ooh. Okay. Okay. And then you would know that there is a small mining guild here, in the form of, it's called House Ravenrock, is the name of the local mining guild.
What was asked of me earlier?
Perception check. You see mountains. You can kind of see, it almost looks like there are structures built into the mountains itself. There's definitely guards posted, and from here, that's about it.
Guys, I think we've arrived at Lazada. I mean, there's a mount. There's a mountain up ahead of us, so we were told Lazada's in a mountain, so we must be at
There's
Lazada.
lasagna in the mountain?
Lasagna, yeah.
Let's go. Let's go for lasagna.
The
Oh.
lasagna.
I start walking forward.
What's
in the direction
lasagna?
he points.
Okay, yeah, you guys can walk all the way up to the gate/mountain. You choose.
We have to move too.
You do. Nameless, and so as you guys approach, you guys can see that it is a very well done palisade, and there appears to be what looks like to be an encampment to just the outside of it. Almost looks like people set up homes here because they can't get in.
I'm gonna yell, say hi to these people. Hi there. We're from Dinkelberg. We're here to help you cure the plague. In the name of Sylvere, he died for this cause, to save your people.
And you can, you see, two guards up top, and you can see that they look sick. Like, they look tired, they look weak, it almost looks like they're starving. And the guard up on the left. What can I, what are you doing here?
We're here to cure the plague, the
I got a
Hellion
skull.
disease. We got a skull, and we got a book that told us how to cure it.
How much do you want?
We want you to help us fight the Dragon Lady when the time comes, and be an ally to us.
And as he's coughing. Why would we fight the dragon people?
They're the cause of this disease.
Give me a deception roll.
Okay.
Those devils. What proof do you have? We have heard many excuses of people just trying to take advantage of us.
Umbra, show him the skull.
I just stumble up and it's a little, it's out of fluid now, but it's still not the greatest. And I hold up this skull and I go, To pee or not to pee, that is the cure.
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Okay. 13.
Give me a day, and I will speak with our leader, and just wait in the camp. And he's like almost stumbling. Like you've seen drunken stumbling for the past couple days from Umbra. This person looks like they're about to pass out and die.
I grab the skull and I move forward.
You're gonna have to fucking fight me for that, bitch. This is my piss skull.
Give me a
Umbra,
strength.
let
Give me.
borrow this.
Give me
Just
a.
saying.
You know, it's gonna be a strength on strength roll if Umbra does not want to give it up.
Yeah, we're gonna do strength over here, buddy. I'm
All
not
right,
doing this
let's go.
willingly.
Umbra, give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's still a 3.
Wow.
What do you have altogether? So someone I need is just a strength number from you.
I don't. It's a 0.
All right, so that's a 1. Umbra,
Fucking
what's your
drops
strength
you to the
saving throw?
ground.
Oh, it's a -1 also.
It's
Yeah.
still
So
negative.
yeah, you guys look ridiculous as you're like your faces are straining, but like your hands and stuff really aren't moving. As you try to pull it away, someone you just kind of let go and stumble back.
I'm like, Umbra, let me just get pour some of that piss in here, in this water skin that I have. I don't even have a
What?
water skin.
Call it miracle fluid. It's miracle fluid.
Yeah, the cure. And then I find a vial. Actually, I do have a vial, don't I?
I have a bottle.
Yeah, let me borrow that bottle. Pour in the bottle.
Okay.
I have an idea. I'm gonna
Alright.
save this man.
As long as I can have my skull. So I pour a bit of piss just all over the
Wait,
The
all
bottle.
right, you're pouring it out of the skull into the bottle.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Yep.
just trying to figure out where the pee is coming from and going.
Oh, the pee comes from my urethra and it goes into the skull. Goes from the magical skull into the bottle. But we're calling it miracle fluid, not piss.
Okay.
Because nobody's gonna drink shit called piss.
I grab it.
Well,
I mean,
And
I would
then-
imagine nobody's gonna drink shit called anything, but sure.
And I move closer, and then I'm gonna misty step right up there.
I will need a dexterity saving throw from you.
It's gonna shove your ass off.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you land on your
20?
feet as when you go to Misty Step, you hit something, and the purple shimmer outlines the gates.
It's like,
You fool! You
got-
cannot get past our barrier.
I'm trying to give you this drink. This is the cure. You gotta drink it. Hurry up, or you're gonna die.
We said that Jassel would make that opinion. Go wait over there with the rest of the charlatans.
I tried to
You're
persuade.
wasting time. The dragon lady is coming soon.
Yeah, it's not going to matter to them.
I
Alright,
tried
and then I
persuade him.
walk back and
Do I have? Oh, I don't actually have her out. Okay. Okay, yeah, you run into this barrier, and she is, and that dwarf guard is not having any of your lip.
yeah, I just walk away, and then I approach Umbra. I was like, Umbra, didn't work. Here, take a sip. and hand it back to him.
I'm gonna pour it out. Not drink it from it. I know what it is.
So yeah.
But you're drunk.
I'm not stupid though. I have a high intelligence, sir.
I mean, meh.
So yeah, you guys, either try to
Yeah,
find another way in or away today.
Oh, I'm gonna wait.
I'm just, yeah, I'm gonna come over here by the camp and, well, not by the camp, but in the forest, away from the camp, just set up my own little camp.
Okay. We'll set up camp out in the forest there. They're, in this small little camp, it looks like other people, other travelers who have tried to get in. You can see some people trying to mess with like alchemy sets, and you can overhear people talking about trying to figure out a cure. You can, Barry, are you gonna go out in the woods and set up a camp, or are you gonna camp up next to the mountain?
I'll go between. I'll go like here.
Okay. Nameless?
Mhm.
Here.
What are you doing?
I stare unnervingly at this guy with my sunken eyes until he decides otherwise.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I knew I was missing something.
I can do it all night.
Was it his soul when he got revived?
I just don't. I didn't have Nameless's character up. So I usually have all your guys' character sheets up. Okay. Alright, you're just staring at him. Yeah, she, on occasion, she stares down and looks at you as she's pacing back and forth along the wall. And she doesn't seem to be, too concerned about anybody getting in. She just kind of be there to be there. And she looks healthier than the other guy. Then Soan and Umbra, give me a perception roll. You're overhearing. Maybe. Okay. Umbra, you can overhear people talking about a hag being in this town, and that the rumors are the hag is what has caused this.
Do I see these people that are talking about?
Yeah, they're just around the campsite here.
Yep.
I have like 4 dwarf minis, so.
All right, I'm gonna kind of slap myself and sober up a little bit as I walk up to some of them, like the people I overhear talking.
As you approach him, traveler trying to get in, I see. Good luck. We have been here for a month.
Well, I tell you what, you said something about a hag now, didn't you?
I mean, that's what the rumors are from the few traders who have been able to come and go.
Well, I'm somewhat of a trader myself. I got this special juice that seems to do the trick. How they been coming and going?
They'll drop the barrier and, about once a week, and a couple will go in and a couple come out. And they put the barrier back up.
It sounds very nice. All right.
Except we've been waiting here for a month and they still won't let us in.
Well, what you know about this hag story? I like me a good old story or two.
I mean, it's just rumors and speculations that a hag is what has caused this disease, and some of us here have been trying to figure it out, and some of us are just trying to get paid for our nefarious ways. And he looks down at a couple people farther down at the campsite.
That sounds good, man. I'm gonna take a bone, just like a finger bone out of my bag, and place it on it, like just next to him, and say, "You have a good day," as I stumble away.
Okay.
So, and then once I get back, I want to start trying to do a thing. I want to start ritual casting some disc, my floating disc.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take a step up every time onto my disc as I summon it, so that it just makes this sort of stepping stairs. I want to try to get up.
How high you want to try to get up to? So
Uh,
was that 40 feet?
nah, I just want to get up to this balcony thing right here. So
Up to that balcony?
yeah, which in a diagonal line is 24 feet.
Okay.
Can I attempt to climb the cliff?
Yep. I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna go for it.
Barry and Civilar, make a perception check with advantage. So Rachel, you will, unless you're doing combat, you will only roll stats for yourself, unless I specifically say for Buddy. All right.
23.
23. Barry would have rolled high enough as well. I don't know why you hit a 12. Your perception would have been 11. Oh, okay. That was just a +1 perception. Gotcha. 10 was the cutoff. As you see Soan and Umbra, they're talking to some of the travelers. And you kind of see them almost like eyeballing and scheming on how to, get in. And this board is really terrible. So how long do you have to cast your spell?
Takes 10 minutes each.
Okay, so you got some time.
Yeah, I'll be here for a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Selwyn, you're trying to climb?
Yes, sir.
Are you just free climbing?
Yes, free climbing.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
I just shake my head in disbelief.
Okay. Let me use... Oh, I got you stuck on a rock. I'm using the fly tool for a change. Get you away from the rocks here. I'll kind of keep you close to the rocks, but you're climbing it right now.
Cool.
Pretty decent roll. Where's my plates at? Containers.
Where's my plates at? I love those plates.
I don't even know where I even found them at. All food. How high you want to put this up off the ground?
I'm probably gonna roughly go about 3 feet each.
Okay. Alright. One's in the ground, but your first plate is up. Alright, Civilar, Nameless. Nameless, give me a perception check, as you are still staring down this dwarf.
That'll be 19.
She almost, she after a few minutes, she's trying to avoid eye contact with you now. Like, as she's moving back and forth, she doesn't seem scared or anything. And she'll still glance in your direction, but she does not want to look into your eyes at all. You can kind of see her demeanor change. She definitely was much healthier than the other guard, but she almost seems afraid of you. Like there's something wrong with you.
Do that again.
I am.
Dave,
After however.
go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say after however long this time has, I say, wouldn't it be easier to see the effects rather than wait for everybody to die beforehand?
She ignores you.
I keep staring.
Okay. Barry or Silvalar, what are you guys doing hovering out in the woods?
I'm just hanging out in the woods until tomorrow, whenever they let us in, hopefully.
Okay.
Or until one of these two fools who is trying to climb the side of a mountain into a purple barrier gets ejected from the side of the mountain and needs healing.
Listen, I know my magic.
Umbra, you're doing that again?
Fuck yeah, bud. I'm gonna keep going till I'm up there.
Alright, someone give me another acrobatics or athletics check.
Alright, here it goes.
This is the ultimate
Not bad.
showdown.
Not bad.
Good
Only
guys,
one
bad
will
guys.
climb. I wonder who.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Can you see how fucked you are?
Do you see
No,
the
I
15-foot
cannot.
drop?
He does not. Alright, yeah, you're completely focused on climbing. And you're doing pretty good. I mean, you've not really had any trouble scaling this. There's no magical barrier over here. There's...
Yeah.
The rocks are nice and dry. That's an easy climb for you.
For now. Just wait. You'll hit the barrier, and then the rocks will be slick with blood.
Yeah, there's someone at the top. They're gonna start pissing off the edge.
Alright, Nameless, yeah, another 10 minutes that went by. You still staring?
Yes, until they fully give me recognition.
Okay,
You
yeah.
sure he's not one of my undead? Like, this is beautiful.
She-
I love him just staring.
Continues to, make her paces back and forth.
Like, kind of move my top bit, like my hat or hood, whatever I'm wearing, like slightly ajar so you can see my eyes easier.
Yeah. I mean, she's trying not to look at you. Like, she got a good look at you earlier,
Yes.
and you're scaring her right now. Yeah, she is trying not to acknowledge you.
Just say, please, it's for your betterment.
We have heard those words many times over the months.
That's why we speak with action, not with just words.
And she continues along her path. Barry, Silvalar, still just hanging out in the woods?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and back to build mode.
More plates. I demand more plates.
Alright, someone give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Come on. Good roll.
Come on, that one. I mean,
Hell
Again, another good roll.
Right, he was born to climb.
Oh, let me get you
For
away from
now.
the rock so I can raise you up some more. Okay. As you hear coughing. Man, I'm glad you guys went here. My coughs sound legit.
Yeah, it's on par. It's like you've been practicing for the past week or two.
Yeah, I've been doing really good with this since like Friday. I've really got my cough down and my sneezing.
I kind of feel that.
Umbra, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Perfect. That's my perception. +1. Okay.
With disadvantage. Yeah.
Damn
no
thing.
point rolling again.
There is rocks in front of you.
Fuck yeah, there is.
Okay. 10 minutes has went by. Nameless.
Mm-hmm.
Still trying to stare her down, trying to get her attention.
Mostly.
Okay.
Damn, take her to dinner first, dude.
Yeah, she is. She's kind of looking at you a bit more, as she's making her passes. She's ignoring any words spoken to her, but you can definitely tell that she is I don't want to say has a trance on you, but she's she's definitely looking up more as she's walking by you.
She's enchanted
I
by
just-
those dead, sunken-in eyes.
I just start staring at her and start playing my viol.
Give me a performance roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right. When I use knowledge of a past life,
Ooh.
so that'll be 13 plus performance, which is +1, so 14.
Hang on, I have to go save my dog. But you hear her, or you don't hear her. You see her kind of give you a little smile as she's walking by. She still doesn't look at you, but you do see a smile.
Yes.
Elemental, respond to your freaking Snapchat, you little slut.
Fine.
Jesus.
Oh my lord. I'm.
Lay
Do you
down,
know how
Basil.
busy I am staring at this
There's a
woman?
reason we have dog
I-
vision.
I see
What's
that.
Snapchat?
Just send me Snapchat, you little slut.
What?
Uh,
Not you.
I just heard Snapchat, you little slut.
Yeah, I'm talking to Elemental.
Okay.
He likes
Send
pick.
me nudies.
Barry and Civilar, what are you guys doing? It's just, you can hear music playing from the front gate, and you see these two people climbing up.
Realizing we're gonna be here for a while, I sit down and I go into a trance, and I praying to whatever the god is that you said I have.
Barry starts making masks.
Nylea is your god. Matt?
Nylea.
Like masks that you wear on your face?
Yeah, like for illness.
What
Masks.
what materials are you using?
Just my like cloak. Just start ripping pieces.
Okay. Umber, you make another disc up.
Yes, and what disc is this? Is this disc 5?
1, 2, you're on 4.
Oh, okay. Gosh dang, they keep getting lower and lower.
I'm trying to time this.
I know.
So on athletics or acrobatics. Keep the good rolls going, because it would be terrible for you to roll bad now.
Here it goes. What's gonna happen?
It's a nat
That one.
1.
No.
That too. It's pretty close.
I will need a strength saving throw.
This will be the nat one.
Oh, sure. Oh, there's a statue. Look, voice. Oh, that's me.
15.
You lose your grip and you fall, but luckily you're able to grab onto an outcropping. And you're just dangling there from the air. Give me a perception roll with disadvantage. So on. As you hear more coughing.
15.
You can see a guard to your right, and up above you can see a guard with a crossbow pointed right at you.
I yell back. I wave at them. Hi.
You wave at them.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, you're falling. As you go to wave at them, you lose your grip with the one hand that you were hanging onto, and you start to plummet the 15 feet.
That's great.
You're going to take
A shit ton of damage.
2 points of bludgeoning damage.
Really?
It's a D6 per 10 feet, and he was 15 feet, so I went D6 and a D4. Yeah, so you take 2 points of
How did
bludgeoning
you
damage.
roll 2 ones?
Oh yeah, I suck. As you smack the ground
You land like a kitty cat.
with a thud, as these discs are just floating next to you.
Ouch. Oh, I forgot to roll the temp HP earlier.
Okay.
So I just did that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't done your temporary HP.
I did that.
While I'm
24
laying
sided
there,
dice
I
per
just
level
wave.
of house, right?
I continue waving my hand at the 2 guards that seen me.
Okay. Yes, it is 1d4 plus 1 per level.
+1 or +2?
How many levels do you have?
I have 2.
Then it's 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, it's just 1d4 plus 1 per level.
Oh, then you need to update the sheet,
No.
the Excel sheet. Because it says 1d4 plus 2 temporary health.
Oh, yeah. That's
Doesn't
not
matter. I mean, it doesn't affect me.
It's free health that I'm giving you. Well, I mean, it's not
Exactly,
free,
yeah.
but
Yeah, because I was gonna ask earlier, but I was like, oh, I have the Excel sheet, so I'll just open it up and look at that. So
I mean, I only used that like, I don't know, 5 years ago.
So I'm while I watch, while I hear him falling from the sky, I'm praying to my God about this disease to, see if there's
Okay.
any advice my God can give me.
All right. Give me a religion check.
Do.
Okay.
12.
Yeah, you watch someone fall, and Nameless is playing a tune, and Umbra is using magical plates to climb up. Yeah, you kind of sit in the woods, and you're trying to stay relaxed and figuring out how this god thing works, and try to see if you can reach back out to them. Barry, what are you and Buddy up to?
I'm starting to doze off to take a nap.
Okay. Nameless, still playing a tune, as you've seen, this paladin give you a smile.
I try to see if the air about her has changed any.
Alright. She doesn't look as terrified as before. I mean, she's still kind of at peace being inside the bubble. But there is, yeah, she doesn't, it doesn't look like she despises you anymore.
Okay. I reach out again, I suppose, and go, we could help you. We could fix you first, and you can show everybody the magics of our nature.
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
Seven plus 1. I might as well use my last one, so I'll use History of a Past Life. Help me out here. Didn't help a lot. 9. Plus
She
2 in the end.
She kind of looks around. I would be going against my leader's orders, and that is something I vowed never to do. But she's like looking around. She's, seeing if anybody else is around to notice what she's doing out here. So on. What are you doing as you are now laying on the ground waving at the guards?
I am gonna attempt to climb again. At least one more try.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics?
Do you want to start on my disc that are floating right next to you and lead up a fair amount of ways already?
Oh, are your discs actually up?
You can see them, yeah.
Yeah, they're
just
there.
floating
I
plates.
use plates as his discs again.
Oh, then I'm gonna just jump on his disc and follow him then.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Are you going to follow him up or follow the disc to the where you can start climbing?
Yeah, to a climbing point. Or are you gonna follow me all the way up and just keep waiting?
I yell at Umbra, what's up with these discs? What's going on? What are you doing?
Fucking stairs.
Very smart. I'm coming with you.
Umbra, I will need a perception check from you as you reach the next set.
14.
And you get up to this, and there's no guards or anything here. Let me see which level we're at. I didn't hide anything on here, so.
This is gonna be the fucking jail.
Yeah, the jail has 2 rocking chairs on the outside.
It's a really nice place.
You can almost see, inside it, like, chains and torture devices.
That's hot.
Oh,
Working your way up into his sex dungeon.
I was gonna say, I'm like, man, it reminds me of home. So if I do one more disc, am I able to climb onto this?
Yes,
Like-
you can do one more disc and climb.
Okay. And is that my 6th disc, by the way?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are standing on your 6th disc. So
Okay.
about an hour has passed.
That means the first
use
one is
spell
now
slots?
gone. These are rituals, so it's taking up time.
so you can't get down now.
That's
Oh,
not
you
true.
can get down.
Yeah, the first one's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and Wave showed us how you can get down.
You can get down real fucking quick too.
Quite efficient, yeah.
Let me see the thing for ritual.
Doesn't it only float 3 feet above the ground?
I'm letting him just float it up 3 feet from like the next one. That's why I kind of like went in and came back. Do rituals cost spell slots?
They
The
shouldn't.
first
They're an
level
option.
spell?
They just take 10 minutes to cast, or you can use a spell slot to cast instantly.
Okay, if you have the ritual caster. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't play spellcasters. Okay. Yeah, that first one's gone, but it's only, 6 feet up in the air, so. But yeah, you see inside almost looks like a dungeon.
That's nice. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. The rocks are bothering me because I'm a way better builder now. Nameless.
Mhm.
You still trying to serenade the guard?
Yes. So seeing her growing softness, I say, we can be quick, just right at the front gate. We can show you how effective this is, and then once you're, healthy, you can show the rest of them how it works.
Goodness.
And you can be one of the saviors for your people.
Give me a persuasion with disadvantage.
It just had to be an 18 and a 4.
Ugh.
5.
That's the perks of disadvantage.
I have heard this many of times before. I'm sorry. And then you actually see her climb down and away from the gate.
That was my last chance.
As time is, it's been a a while's travel, and it's been a good day's journey, and these chuckleheads are using floating discs to try to get up here.
So, another thing real fast. Can I tie a rope around myself and around this post in front of me before I cast my next disc?
Sure.
Okay. Do I need to test my roll
No.
for top 9s? Okay.
No, I'm not playing with those rules. That's
Okay. I was like, oh god.
now if something were to happen to the rope, you may have to roll. It's more I don't do the knots. I do more saving throws from like falling and stuff.
Okay.
Barry and Silvalar, it's starting to get in the evening, and you do not hear the Nameless anymore. But you see these 2 chuckleheads trying to make a climb, and you can see the guards like looking at them now and watching them. But they don't look like they're not threatening them if they climb in there or not.
Cool.
Okay.
I just continue praying to the god.
Barry, make a perception check, please.
Okay.
Then Silvar, I'll have you do a religion check as well.
I think that's an 8.
Okay, with your 8, as you're dozing off and you're kind of looking up and watching these guys, you can see an outline of a goat above them.
Cute. Can it hear me from here?
Yeah, if you yelled.
Say hi to it.
It just bahas back at you.
Okay.
So for anybody who doesn't know, when I was building this, I threw in a goat and Rachel named it. So she named it Chester. With your 10,
11.
11. Not really sure how this religion thing works, because it happened in your dreams, and you're not even sure if it's real or not.
Fantastic.
None of your characters mentioned it to each other, so. Umbra, are you making another disc, or are you climbing up now?
Yes, I was making another disc so I could safely just climb over the railing.
So your next one disappears? Or your next one at the bottom disappears?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Alright, you moving up as well?
Yes, sir.
Alright, what are you doing with this rope?
Whoa! Oh, Huday's flying out of control.
You get stuck in the ground.
Yeah, who
so
they drop them and I'll put them up there. I think we're both controlling them at the same time. Oh, he's up.
I don't need it now if I'm able to just safely climb over without issue.
Yeah.
I was just doing it before I cast this one just so I could be tied off safely on this railing.
Okay, yeah, you can climb up and over.
Cool. I'm gonna just scoop it. And then I quickly yell over to Huday. I'm like, get up here quick, I got a plan.
Alright, I'm coming.
Oh shit!
Nowhere.
I'm gonna need you to roll like. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys are both up there, and you guys can definitely see that it is. Almost looks like a dungeon inside.
Cool. Then what I want to do now is I would like to cast darkness. In this area. It's all around us. So quickly run to this rock wall. Cast darkness.
And nothing happens.
Shit! And it uses a spell slot, right?
It does, because you cast it, but
Yep.
you can see everything just fine.
That sucks.
Give me a perception roll, you two.
19.
20.
You guys can definitely hear something in the house above.
It's probably the guards coming down to say hey.
Probably the goat.
Oh, I hope Chester says hi to me. So, gosh darn it. I guess what I'm gonna do is, what do we see inside? Is it just, it looks like a torture chamber?
It looks like a
full-
torture dungeon. Like,
That-
you're
that's
very
so
excited
cool.
right now.
Aroused, not excited. There's a difference.
I wasn't going to go that far for your character, but yeah, you're excited from seeing.
But we hear people inside the house.
Yeah, and you can see a ladder going up to the next level.
Okay. Alright, then I want to...
Can I cast disguise self on myself to look like Umbra, whatever he's wearing? I assume he's wearing like a cloak.
Yeah, I'm pretty well covered up. But
We'll be brothers here.
And as you
Yeah.
go to cast that, you don't change. I'll need another
Interesting.
perception check from you guys.
I don't think our magic's working. 20.
Okay.
20.
Let me try to navigate a few levels with her.
Now we can actually see things.
And above you, you can see a younger one. She's, you know, in her 30s or so. She yells at you, "How did you get up here?" And with that, we'll take a quick break because I have to urinate with all this gin and orange juice.
Okay.
Did he say she's above
And we'll
us?
figure out what the outside group's
Yep.
doing.
Like she's up on the cliff ledge, or is she up inside the house?
He. I saw
Up on
him
the
at
cliff edge, I think.
Damn it! I was gonna try to climb up there.
I believe she's in the house.
I don't know.
I don't see anybody on the cliff edge, so
I don't either. I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
tell her that we fell down here.
Yeah, help! We've fallen.
Help! Throw down a rope, please.
We fell up here. This is crazy.
So actually, do I have a grapple device? I've gotten a lot of. I have palistides. I am retarded.
What does that do?
Palistides? They're basically they're climbing stakes. You stab them into walls and you can tie yourself off to them.
Real man.
They're climbing
I'm with
materials.
bare hands.
So from here, we're. God. I'm gonna blame it on him being drunk for half this episode.
Let me get a couple other stuff set up real quick as well. Oh, whoops, didn't want to do that.
Lucky baby. Lucky day.
Drop you into there. Okay.
So, Andrew, you
Yep.
said that she was above us. Did you mean like up on the cliff ledge, or did you mean inside the house?
Inside the house above you. Like it's not a complete ceiling above you.
What?
If you walk in and look up, you can see the next level. Like it's not hidden or anything. And you can see where she's standing at the railing.
Ah. I yelled to her. We fell up here earlier. We didn't mean to barge in, but can we get out of here? Seems like a fair bit of a drop. It might injure us.
Give me a deception check. Sheesh. You're freaking nat 20.
I'm rolling really high today.
What did I miss?
He's
I-
deceiving her to say that we fell up here.
I guess they could have let people in. I don't know how you would have fallen off the cliff, but it is a good thing that, you know, you landed on my balcony.
Does she look like she's sick as well?
She doesn't look great, but she doesn't look like she's getting ready to die.
You look really sick. You should drink this over here. And I tell Umbra, pass me the bottle that I gave you earlier.
I hand him the empty bottle.
And then I walk over to her and I hand it to her.
What exactly are you handing her?
It's
The bottle.
It's the empty bottle that we poured the piss from the skull in, but it's empty because he gave it to me and I poured it out.
No.
I
Yeah,
tell her that you're gonna you have some water. You need to put a little bit of drop and then drink it out of this bottle, and it should help you heal.
As you climb up to the next level, you can see there is a cauldron. And, you know, it looks like a small little living area. And there's a goat in here.
I yell at Umbra. Umbra, get up here.
I'm coming
I will need a persuasion check with disadvantage.
from.
So I'm trying to convince her to.
Oh, to drink from the bottle.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this.
Oh, I feel that. I had that exact same roll.
No.
18 with silver tongue.
Okay, with the silver tongue. All right. We'll come back to you guys in a second. Outside group. We'll start with nameless. But she's the guard's gone.
Yeah. I suppose I couldn't really tell how far gone, huh?
Nope. Yeah, no way. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Getting nighttime out. Turn the
6,
exposure
so
up.
yeah, that's a 8.
Yeah, I mean you can kind of see where the path would lead up, but you don't see her anywheres.
Yeah. I just like, what if I just play louder?
Give me give me a performance roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yep.
Fantastic. Nat 20 and a 15. Good times.
Not bad.
And +1 on each of those. So
Yeah, with your 16, you just start going nuts and playing super loud.
fantastic.
So
Come back.
Barry and Silvalar, you guys can hear the music just getting louder and louder.
Bravado.
What are your, as you're trying to, one's trying to commune with their god, the other one's trying to figure out, is debating on, how well the mission is going. What are you two doing?
It's I can't seem to figure out this religion thing.
Me neither.
I knowing that these I guess I think I should ask, do I know that these mountains are where those flowers grow?
Give me a nature roll.
Yeah, I wasn't sure because I know somebody was told, but I think that was the main group, like the group that went to the town, right? To the capital.
Yeah, but you would have known it from the diseased village.
Oh no, I would have talked to what's her name?
Yeah, you would have talked to people.
The alchemist in the elven town. She would have told me those things grow in the mountain. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the purple
Yeah,
flowers. The purple flowers you see on the mountain. That's them.
Yeah,
they're in abundance. Yeah.
Fantastic. Do I see any in reasonable range that I can get to? Since I noticed these guys climbed the mountain earlier without any seeming consequences.
Yeah. To the there's a handful of lower ones just sitting here.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way over to try and go and collect some of those.
Okay. Yeah, you can go over and collect some. You get I don't know, handful of them, couple handfuls of them.
Fantastic. Because I know what they can be used for, right? That was part of my nature check at the beginning.
Yeah, you would have known that they would have. This flower would have been used on the Infernal Hellion disease.
I'm pretty sure you also told me I know that they can be used to create healing potions.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just going to collect as many of these as I can while we're out here waiting for the
okay.
Waiting for the dwarves in the morning.
Are you trying to keep them so that you can replant them, or are you just picking them?
I will. Well, I think I already know that I can't grow them back in our town, so I think I'm just picking them.
Okay. Give me a nature or survival roll.
17 survival.
Okay. You're able to spend some time, and you can collect enough plants to, if you knew someone who had a healer's kit, could help you make 11 healing potions at what, 2d4 plus 2?
Cool.
Yeah, you would need someone with the healer's kit to help you make it. So the group inside, By the way, Umbra, are you still tied to the rope?
I didn't wind up doing it because you asked if I was doing it after I already cast my second disc, so I just
Okay.
didn't do it.
Gotcha. Just making sure that you weren't tied to the thing. And...
Just tugging on it. Just
Yeah,
oh.
I mean, you had 10 more feet of it if you're still tied to the railing. I was just making sure. So, what do you guys... What was going on in here with you guys? You've convinced her to drink. Or no, you
From
failed to convince her to drink. That's right.
No, 18 failed.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right, because you used your thing.
Yeah.
And she, she looks at it with kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? She's still kind of suspect of it. While she walks over to her cauldron, you guys give me a perception check on the inside.
6.
16.
With your 16, you can see that that's a lot of alchemy. Like, it is an unusual amount of alchemy. And she walks over to her cauldron. So, how did you guys make this exactly again?
I will defer to my brother here.
No, I'm asking as a DM how you guys made this.
Yeah, I was like, so pretty much I pissed in the skull,
Okay.
and then I poured it from the skull into the bottle. But the bottle's empty. So I don't know what he's trying to give her to drink because I poured it out.
I told her to put like a
Water
few drops
inside.
of water in and then take a sip out of it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and you managed to convince her to drink your pea water out of a vial.
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Did she do it?
She gets, you hear coughing from the entire town. You can't, she starts, she gets some water in by her cauldron. There's like a little canteen next to a little water skin. She pours a little bit in and she starts to drink it.
How do
Nothing
you
happens.
feel?
I mean, tastes like water.
Shouldn't taste like water. Umbra, give her the real thing. Let her taste how it should really be.
Yeah, so I take what's left in the skull, just a few little droplets. Oh God, what is this thing doing?
Oh, Chester the goat is coming up to say hi to you.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm just gonna kind of sidestep, and I'm gonna walk up to her, and I'm gonna hand it. God, why is he following me? It's creepy. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to hand her the skull with the little bit of fluid in it. The last few droplets.
Okay. And as you hand her the skull,
This thing's gonna ram me in the ass to make me drop it, isn't it?
Yes,
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
go into
turn
the cauldron.
into
Gets hit
I will-
into the cauldron.
I will murder a fucking goat.
Not the goat gets you
just
first.
just wait until Chester turns into some dangerous criminal.
He's gonna turn into the lich and go, "You still have my book."
Yeah,
Be like, "You little
exactly.
shit, come here."
when you give her the skull, she she takes it in her hand, and you hear behind you from the goat. I see you've killed my brother. And this goat, Chester, turns into a hag. And going to
I
take
love
2 swipes at you
Oh,
with
that's
You killed my
beautiful.
goat.
claws. Your goat was a hag.
Your goat's trying to fuck me. Help.
You guys, they're outside. They don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Fuck yeah, it does.
At least it's not a nat
Oh.
20.
Not yet.
Well, that's going to hit too. So you're taking
Oof.
4d6 plus 6.
Oh!
yes.
Wow.
Give it to me, daddy.
15 points of slashing damage, and we will roll initiative for the guys who are inside.
So
The inside
Who are
crew.
initiated.
Yeah, the two people inside,
Oh, this is fun.
because
No.
the group outside doesn't know about this.
16.
I could have used that nat 20 a second ago.
Oh, I am not looking good.
And that 20 a second ago would have been amazing.
I
I'm
know.
not gonna lie.
I for some reason I don't think God's on my side lately.
All right, she is up again, top of the round. Let's see what spells I got. Too close for that. Ooh, I don't ever get what is this? Hang on a second.
Well,
Oh no, I'm not going to use that.
while I'm over here, I look over at Barry and go, oh well, you know, this is some interesting stuff. It would really be great if those guys came back over to the balcony here and threw us a rope we could climb up on, or I don't know, maybe a rope ladder.
That's
Fuck
why.
you.
That's why I asked if he was still tied to it.
I'm
She's just gonna take 2 more
dying.
swipes at you.
At me?
Yeah, you.
don't like
Yeah.
me. That's fine. Yeah, swipe at me. Do it. End me.
I mean,
Does
Come
a
here.
does a 10 hit?
Fuck no.
That one
That
will.
does.
Wow. Getting awfully close to that nat 20 right there.
Another 9 points of slashing damage.
Are you still
Hags are
up?
related to. Yeah, I'm still up. I'm not looking good though.
So on. You. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom? Okay.
Wisdom saving throw. Yep.
14.
Okay. You're good. Nothing happens to you.
Okay, I am gonna use Unsettling Word on the hag. Minus a d6 to his next save throw.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Ooh.
Yeah, you go to cast it, and
This is going to be interesting.
Then I am gonna cast.
You want a spoiler? Don't cast the fucking thing. It's-
Oh yeah.
yeah, none of your spells have worked in
You
here.
get to cast 3 spells and they've all done nothing.
I didn't say that they missed. They just don't work in here.
yeah, there's no
Just
effect.
fizzle. Yeah.
At first I thought you were joking, and then I realized you're being serious. I'm like, oh motherfucker, don't quit.
I'm gonna use my short sword
As a bonus action,
as a regular action.
was that spell that you just tried to cast in action?
It was my bardic stuff.
Okay. So
And
yeah,
that was a net 20.
yeah, that'll hit with your short sword.
Unfortunate.
So that's an automatic 6 plus a.
13.
All right. Let's see here. Was your short sword a d6 plus
One-
what?
A d6 plus 2.
Okay. So that's an 8 plus another 7, so 15. Okay.
No, not plus
No,
7.
no.
Only
Just-
plus
just-
5.
Yeah, 13. It's just 13.
13. Okay.
And,
Gotcha.
and then I end my turn.
Alrighty. Umbra, I'll need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I dropped it. 7.
Oh, you failed. Let me grab her thing real quick. You're now frightened for 1 minute.
It's like my first wife.
Yeah, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while You're within the line of sight. You cannot move closer to her.
So then what I would like to do first is disengage. And I want to take some steps away.
So that
'Cause
would be
that's how it works.
that would be your action.
Yep.
And she does not get a chance to hit you.
Cool. And as that happens, I'm going to run back here, over here. Oh. We're doing some Scooby-Doo shit right now, okay? All right, so I'm gonna run over to this spot in that pattern so that I'm not getting.
No,
second-
you're the woman won't hit you.
Okay, so then
She is not part
actually,
of this combat at all.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna run over here. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna do it like that, so I can go swoop, 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 swoop.
Why didn't you just go the other way?
Because then she'll have an attack opportunity on me.
No, you
No,
disengage.
What? Okay. Oh well, it's too late. It's too late.
I mean,
So,
either way, he's moving there with his action to disengage.
yeah. So then I'm gonna yell at her. Wait. We can talk this out. What do you want?
Give me a persuasion roll with disadvantage.
That's not good. 14.
Yeah, she is not affected by that.
That's unfortunate.
All right.
You killed her brother.
Okay. Listen. I didn't kill him. I just
Well-
pissed in his head.
You have his skull.
I just pissed in his head.
She doesn't know you struck the killing blow or not. You're carrying his skull. You killed her brother. You're not going to be able to persuade her to do shit.
You'd be surprised.
I will need to make a wisdom saving throw.
$15.
Okay. Okay. You are not frightened by her ability. All right. Yeah. Nothing happens from her then. As she casts a spell, and you have seen more horror in your life than what she could manifest in your mind.
You've seen more horrors in your life than she can manifest in your mind.
But
I mean, that does make sense.
you'll need to make another wisdom saving throw.
11.
Just passes. All right, so you're not frightened.
Damn.
Nice. My turn.
Yep, you're up.
Gonna 2-weapon fighting.
Yep.
That's the first roll. 620.
That'll hit.
And then this is the second one. 11.
That misses.
Seven.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
Can I skirt around her and reposition myself with right here?
Yep. As long as you don't leave her range, you're fine.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And end my turn.
All right. Umbra, you're still frightened.
All right. So I quickly, shakingly pull out the book from that was apparently her brother's, and I hold it up and I shout at her, "You trade peace for this." She should recognize that, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Oh, 19.
And she kind of, you know, lets you kind of see her shoulders slump down a little bit, and you're not frightened anymore by her. We can work out a deal.
Oh, making deals with hags. This is fantastic.
You
I-
give me the book and the skull, and I let you leave with your lives.
Don't do it, Umbra.
It's all I have left of Carl.
Oh.
It's all I have.
Keep it.
Nerd, why do you want to take everything from me? No.
Umbra,
It was your
keep it.
idea. It
Go,
wasn't
go.
his-
Oh, here.
That was your idea to do that.
So,
Umbra, go call for help.
If you,
Toss the rope down.
if you give her the skull and the book, you guys can leave. But if I see you again, we will not hesitate to kill you.
I'm gonna
Even if
kill
we-
you now.
what if we made a deal? Like,
That is the deal.
can we make future deals?
Give me a persuasion roll.
This guy about to go into business with a hag.
18.
If you leave Lazada to my studies, I could come visit you in Dinkelberg.
My shoulders slump just a bit, but I approach her with the book and the skull outreached. I say, "You have a deal." I hand her the supplies.
Okay, yeah, you hand over the book and the skull, and
Can I make like a reaction thing before she gets it?
sure.
You fuck this up for me,
As
so I'm gonna throw you off that
as
balcony.
he's walking towards the hag, what are you doing?
I'm gonna step in between them.
That's not gonna feel good.
What are you doing when you step in between them?
I'm gonna stab her and with the sword.
Give me an attack roll.
I'm going to hurt you, so Unwave.
Guys, I think we might have to kill Umbra.
You don't know
16.
shit. No!
Yeah, 20
Or
hits.
20, I mean.
Betrayal.
Son of a bitch.
Roll for damage. You'll only just get the one attack. You can't do the multi-attack with this.
Yeah.
Umbra's
Yeah.
clearly trying to operate against our
Yeah, you stab her as you walk between. Now you shall die.
Not if you die first.
Oh my gosh. As the woman in the back turns into another hag.
Oh,
Whoa, crap.
And then the hag right in front of you. They're gonna take. Ooh, you know what? Let me see if I can do something else. No, I'm not gonna send you to another plane.
He's like, should I kill you or just teleport you?
Well, I don't have other planes in this world, so I really can't send anybody to other planes. You know what? We'll just hit you with the claws. Yeah, she's gonna take 2 attacks on her turn.
I'm gonna yell at Umbra.
A
Run.
12 misses.
I'll take care of this.
I'm assuming a 12 misses.
Yes.
Yeah,
20
that one
hits.
won't though. You're gonna take 9 points of slashing damage from that one because the other one is awake. They are stronger.
Before we
And-
continue through the thing here, since I'm like basically at the base of the mountain here, do I hear anything?
Give me a perception
Yeah.
check with disadvantage, because not only are they on the inside, there's camping and stuff going around, and
I was wondering if you would hear what's his face's screams. Umbra.
Screamed.
Well, considering you like partially died and then
Took a
got
shit
frightened,
ton of
I'll give
damage.
you
Yeah.
scream.
Yeah,
I'm
my
going to
experience.
assume perception plus 4, so 13.
You can hear some screaming going on the inside, but you can't make out what's going on.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything?
I'm just gonna wander into the camp and just assume that it's like business as usual up there.
Okay.
I don't hear anything like.
Help.
Yeah, there's no calls for help, so.
The other one is going to take a swipe at you with a 25 to hit. Then the other one is going to be does a 17 hit?
Yep, both hits.
Okay. It's going to be 4d8 plus 16.
Oh my god.
So that's what? 17 plus 16?
33.
Sure.
Holy crap.
Then that's their turn. Yeah, 33. Are you going to, are you alive?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say, are you still
Where-
up after that?
Because I took, what, 9 damage before, right?
Yes. You do the math on that. 17 plus 16.
So I'm at 30, so.
The
minus
overlay
16.
says, yeah.
30. Yeah, you take 33 points of damage.
Wow.
Well,
I'm down.
I guess you don't need to make or I guess you don't have to worry about being frightened. I'll need you to make a death saving throw. Out of all the places you guys could have went. All right, yeah, it's one pass. Umbra, you're going to have to make the wisdom saving throw again.
Just because this fool tries to kill them, I have to battle these?
Well, unless you want to try to come up with something else.
Yeah, so what I would like to do is continue holding out the books and say, good riddance. I'm sorry for his disturbance as I kick his corpse.
Give me a deception roll.
Is it deception if I truly mean it?
But they will never know the atrocities if everyone dies up there.
Give me a deception roll.
Yeah. Nat 20.
As they kind of look up at you, we will honor our deal. Keep his body.
We got a deal.
Oh no.
You shouldn't have fucked with it.
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
have
amazing.
a god. I have broken heart syndrome. I've been drunk for the past week. Yeah, so I'm gonna hand him the books and leave his corpse.
Yes, all right. You give him the book and the corpse and the skull. How you getting out?
We'll never know the atrocities.
I would like to climb down a rope on
Okay,
this
so
balcony.
you're going out the way you came in. Okay.
I am, yes.
So when they take your body, you're dead, man. He left you to die.
I'm dead.
You're dead.
Remember last week when you left everyone else to die?
Everybody ran into their own death.
This was for Carl.
How are you getting down?
I'm gonna tie a rope and I'm gonna slide down.
Okay. Give me a dexterity or strength saving throw.
Okay. 20.
All right, yeah, you make it down just fine.
I'm in a chipper mood. I'm sliding on down. Oh, but I gotta act sad. I'm acting sad.
Nameless. As you're playing, give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Then we'll be to Barry next.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, you're just staring at the gate, trying to get her to come back. Barry, you see Civilar picking some flowers and some plants off the mountainside. Then you'd see Umbra just come back sliding down a rope very quickly and alone.
And looking dead as fuck.
Yeah, he is not looking good either. How much hit points are you at?
I have 12.
Yeah, he's not looking great. He is cut up and slashed, and his robes are slashed. And then Sivlar, you
Ooh.
see him come down. And so Barry, what are you doing?
I go up there and ask what happened. Where is Soand?
There's
I really don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
oh no. I'm gonna say.
I heard someone died, but I don't know how.
Oh my gosh.
So in reality, it was hags. But what I'm telling them is that the guards caught on to us, and they took him. I barely made it out alive.
I'll need a deception check
Yes, sir.
versus your guys' insight.
So you got to beat a 14.
Insight.
So Sivlar and Barry with an insight roll.
Okay. Insight save?
Nope, that's just an insight
No.
roll.
I rolled a 15.
So Civilar beat it. Buddy
Oh,
did not.
Yeah,
nice.
Barry was really distracted, and he believes everything that you're saying. Sivlar, while you were up against the mountainside, you heard fighting, but you didn't hear like any guards or any warning bells go off. The guards at the tower and at the walls, they're not doing anything. Nothing's affecting them. Yeah, he's lying.
I draw my sword and demand the truth.
Climb up there. I am in no fit shape to go back up, but you may go see for yourself.
I can see that, which is why I don't believe a word you're saying.
Yeah, you have to tell him the truth.
Infighting.
Oh.
Because he rolled he knows you're lying, so.
Oh, okay. Well, if he knows I'm lying, then I'll tell him. Yeah. There was hags. There was 2 of them. They took the book back and the skull. She claimed that it was his brother. I made it out alive. That's all. That's all I'll tell him. Because I'm not lying anymore.
True.
Arguably, you are. You said they took the book back.
They
Yeah.
did take it back.
Is
They
that it?
accepted it?
Is that technically deception?
Yeah,
because they didn't.
yeah, you have
take
to
it,
you have to tell
offered
him what
it.
happened.
Okay. I
Yeah.
gave them the book and the skull in sparing of my own life.
I think you forgot.
And where's Soundwave?
Uh,
Undwave.
He went down in the fight.
And you left his corpse up there. You left his body up there.
I took my out. He stepped in and risked his own life for what his option was.
Fantastic.
I had us an
I take-
out. I had us an out.
I take the rope out of my bag and I'm gonna tie him up.
You can.
I'll assist.
You guys can try. I will
He is
need Civilar with advantage a strength roll versus Umbra's strength saving roll. This is about as close as the PvP as I'll allow. Alright, so a 16 versus Umbra's.
No, that would be a 10. You said with advantage, right? That's 2
Oh,
20s.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
with advantage.
What was I rolling for?
Strength save.
Strength save.
Which you make because I only rolled a 10. So
Yep. So
Yep.
mine's a 16.
Yeah, you're able to, as they pull out a rope, they try to tie you up, and you're able to squirm your way out of it.
Wait! Stop!
Do I hear any of this?
Give me a perception roll this time. Yeah,
11.
you can hear them infighting. What would you like to do? Oh my god, game's broke.
I'll just, since nobody's come back, I'll just go that way.
Okay. Yeah, you make it over there, and You can see Barry and Civil are trying to tie up Umbra, but Umbra's able to break free.
I just ask, so what's going on here?
I tell him that Umbra bought his freedom while leaving Soundwave to die.
Correction, I bought our freedom. He stepped in and got himself killed.
Hmm.
Doesn't
Yeah, he's telling you the truth now.
yeah. With considering I don't have a lot of memories, I also don't have a lot of sort of personality. So just in the get go, it's like, well, our kind of sounds like both of you, but I only see one. So just the logical, like, well, 2 minus 1 is 1. So
Yeah. So
Yeah, you guys are all there. Someone is dead. Give me a nature or survival roll for the hags.
okay.
Everybody can.
cool. What do they count as? Like, what are they?
They
That's
are
what we're rolling for.
they're a fae. If you have any extra abilities towards fae.
I do.
Well,
Nat 20.
oh Jesus.
All right. So between all of you, you would know that they tend to travel in a coven. There could be multiples. They can change shape. They have counterspell. They have a whole bunch of support spells, but where they really are deadly is instilling fear and frightening their enemies before slashing them to death. Their natural armor is a 17, and
Holy shit.
Dang.
yeah. Then I took when there was just one. I just used the what is it? The Sea Hag. Yeah, when there was one, I just used the CR4 Sea Hag. But when the other one came, and became a coven, they were green hags with their stats, and they hit hard. The 2d8 plus 4, and they are because you're nat 20. You guys all rolled high. They're a CR5.
Oh.
So one of them against your entire group would have been hard. So that's what you.
How many were there?
There ended up being 2 once he broke that deal.
That's
But there could be more. We just saw the 2.
Yeah, that's you guys would know that they travel. They have a coven.
that'd be a tough fight. I say.
Why fight them?
If we did, as I said,
Oh, okay. I was like, why are we
there would
fighting
be.
them?
That is,
We
we are
should
not
just
currently fighting.
accept that we're alive.
Can I say something out of character here?
Am I?
Yeah.
I think that's all you can say is that.
I can say I'm dead. Sounds like this whole freaking place is the hags, coven, everything, everybody here.
We should probably leave.
I'm 100% down to leave.
Am I able, since I rolled a nat 20, to see if the other one had signs of being a hag? The guard I was staring at all night?
No. Yeah, that wouldn't have been. Go give me an Arcana check on the door. On the gate. Sorry, I just punched my mic.
Okay.
Do you want help with that?
Yeah,
same
it's
thing
just
of
going to
the-
be him because he was standing there
Oh, okay, gotcha.
all evening.
Yeah, he was.
Okay. I have
I'm gonna
advantage
go to
on
the
that.
restroom.
Okay, cool.
So it's a 12 plus 3,
All right.
15.
This is a high level magical barrier. This barrier is not something that the hags would have put in place.
I see.
We saw the barrier earlier.
Oh yeah,
would we recognize it as being the same barrier or same type of barrier as Gurky put up around Dinkelberg?
Not Gurky.
I could tell them it doesn't look like a barrier of a monster like that.
You would know that the hags, even if they had a full coven, could not cast a spell this high.
Yes. So I relay the information, if you will.
You ran into you know what? If you were at the goblin fight, give me a history check. The big goblin fight.
Yes. I don't think I was, no.
No.
No. Well, your character wasn't alive then.
All right,
That's all.
I'm back.
I'll need if you were at the big goblin fight, I need a history check.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I rolled an 8. Wasn't Noon there?
Yeah, she was there.
What am I doing?
You're rolling a history
Rolling
check.
history. And
Oh.
hopefully
Trying to
better than a
remember?
7.
We're trying to remember some magic shit that happened.
Oh, there you go, 15.
All right. Well, Barry decides to start paying attention tonight and listening to what you guys are saying, and she's like, "Oh, didn't that Lord Shar character put up a barrier like this when we were fighting the goblins and like none of your guys' magic stuff worked?"
Yeah, I remember him canceling out my critical hit on a goblin.
So
Bastard.
I am not saying that this is Lord Shar. I'm saying this is a high level spell like
Very
Lord Shar. With your 24 from the hags, you would know that, in your previous life, in your previous world, that these hags rarely would end up in a city. But if they did, it's because they were experimenting. And they need a large source of something.
I see. Well, I tell them that. Word for word.
Okay.
I suggest we stay here and wait for morning to talk to the whomever it was who they were calling us for.
I would like a long rest.
It's not going to do us any good anymore. We don't have the supplies.
It doesn't matter. We now have information.
Okay. I'm.
Don't make me attack you with my short sword. You don't have enough. You don't have enough health.
That is so rude. All right, I'm gonna go to bed.
You guys are going to make your own camp, or are you going to use some of the camps that are there?
I think I'm gonna stay here because Civil War's giving me the stink eye.
Okay.
I'll offer a use of my healer's kit for
All right.
oh no.
Wow.
To do what?
So that's 5 plus number of hit dice. So I guess 4. So that's 9.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
She will use her one of her uses of her healer's kit and heal you 9.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Barry. And
I just I spent
Go
4
back
Don't
to
get
hours.
into trouble again.
I go back to the little camp I set up here and I sit in a trance.
Okay.
I spent about 4 hours in a conscious inactive state, and then moved back to the front gate.
All right.
That's 4 hours is a long rest for me.
Barry, you and Buddy moving out to the woods there, making a small camp.
Yeah.
Okay. Nameless, you're heading towards that. Okay. Hide her. No, I meant to hide her. Puppy cuddles. Okay. We can do puppy cuddles. Who they by the way, since you guys don't have a guild hall yet, you start at level 1 again.
Yep.
Watch the entire team get back to level 1 before the big fight.
Dodo, thanks for the sub. Alright, as night passes... Man, I wish you guys could, like, see me doing the night cycles instead of me moving it and hitting apply to game board. Yeah, you guys kind of...
It's overexposed.
My eyes.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
My non-existent eyes.
Well, I turn the exposure up super high at night so you can still see and it still be, have that night effect. Because we had this issue with Dodo's game last week where literally Twitch was people were looking at a black screen.
Oh,
So you have to turn up the exposure super high at night so you can still see everything. All right. Yeah, you guys sleep through the night. Nothing happens. Other people are getting up and out of their tents. Kind of making food and just kind of sitting around because they're not getting in. They're just kind of hoping and waiting. Some of them have been here for a month.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you guys
Do
are
I
up.
heal any for the night? For a long rest?
Yeah, you get a full rest. So or a long rest. So yeah, everything's reset to max for everybody.
Cool.
So you're back to full HP. All your spell slots are back.
I guess I wasted a use of a healer's kit,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, but hey, at least you got
okay.
practice using it.
Yeah.
And Silvlars, you see Barry pull out, some medical supplies and start patching up. Umber, you realize that it's a healer's kit.
Yes.
Okay. All right, yeah, you guys.
That's why I asked what she was doing with it.
Yeah.
When she pulled it out.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you guys wake up and eat some of your rations that I don't care to keep track of, and what you guys doing? There is nobody at the gates this early in the morning.
I go to the gates and make a big scene, make a lot of noise, and call for
want me to start playing my viola again?
call for whomever's guarding the gate to answer us.
Okay. Give me a charisma roll with advantage if we're getting some viola playing.
I'll give you a
and-
crescendo.
Standard charisma.
Yep, just straight charisma with advantage.
And something that I kind of forgot about. Don't forget, you guys have one bonus die for any point today because of the epic playing last night at the bar.
Yeah, I forgot about that earlier.
All right.
That'd be a 15.
Yeah,
Christmas -1.
people are looking at you outside the camp, and a couple of them start laughing at you. And one of them comes over. That's not going to help you get in. They will let in who they want when they want. Yeah, there's nobody at the gates. You guys out by the gates? Give me a perception roll.
Perception. 19 plus 2, 21.
Okay.
19.
All right. So Barry's, playing with Buddy, not really paying attention. And but you guys are, you guys can hear like mining going on in the background. You can see kind of a couple guards in a big tower up and to the left, but no one else is like out and about. No one's doing anything. The guards don't care that you're yelling. Yeah, nothing happens with all your yelling. Like, you don't see anything. They just don't care about you guys. They don't care about anything outside the gates.
Okay, then I continue to stand here until the guard shows up.
Okay.
Is there a rock on the ground near me?
Yeah, you could find a rock.
I just want to throw it over the gate there. That's...
Give me an athletics check.
12.
All right. As you find a rock and you chuck it, and it hits the barrier, and you just see a shimmer go across it, and it just falls down to the outside of the gate.
Okay.
Curious. I'm wondering because from earlier I saw Umbra come down from the other place. I'm wondering if I can climb up the palisade if I don't use magic, or aerial things.
You're just going to try to climb the palisade.
Yeah, just stand on top of the wall, if possible.
She's
Oh.
gonna die.
Give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
I'll do acrobatics
I have my healer's kit at the ready.
for 8.
You kind of struggle to get a grip on the fence. It almost feels very smooth, like it doesn't have the same texture as wood, and you can't get a grip anywhere to even begin to start climbing.
See,
And someone hollers over from the tent, "Yeah, we tried that last week."
You've been out here for a month, and only it took you 3 weeks to try to climb the fence.
Well, I mean, we tried everything else, and we just started doing the simple stuff, and yeah, like I said, they the traders go in and out once a week. You got about 3 days left before they'll even open the gates again.
I look at them with disinterest.
so the traders.
Then why
come
they're
in
still
3
here
days.
hanging around.
You want to ask them that?
Yeah, I did.
Well, like we said earlier, we are trying to help them with this disease, but they don't seem to want our help. And then there's other people here who are trying to lie and scheme their way in, and they're not getting in either. But some of us are good people and just trying to help them out. We know that they are suffering, but they don't want our help. But we're determined to try to help them out any way possible. We've heard of their disease and stuff, and how it's similar to the Infernal Hellion, and they have the cure for that. Like, and he just looks up at the wall, and it's just growing all over the place. We've tried to mix it with every magic, every tonic, every liquid we can think of. We just don't know what we're missing from it.
Can
I yell over at them. If you want to help, climb the rope up to that balcony over there, and that should be an easy way in.
They look at you. They're like, we saw 2 of you go in and only 1 come out. I like living."
I say I'm gonna turn to him and say it's not a good idea.
So can I take the guy's hint and see if I can piece together that the flowers is what they need the abundance of for their experiments or whatever?
For the hags,
Yeah.
it's
From the knowledge I have.
it very well could be the flowers, or it could just be the people.
Mm.
Hey, so Darren, can I summon my familiar, please?
Sure.
I would like to summon it as a
You've know
bird.
that spell too.
All right, yeah, you summon your familiar.
Cool. And so I'd like my sparrow just to try to get an aerial glance over the gate to see what's going on.
Okay.
I feel like you should have done that earlier, but
Hey, I was working on something else at the time.
Let
It hits
me
That
purple
went
globe
well.
and disappears.
let me get you a bird. Actually, I think I have an owl for you.
He's like, I want to see it explode as it hits this wall.
I mean, if I could do like exploding bird feathers, that would be awesome effect. But
Yeah, I would do it just for fun at that point.
All right,
but-
you have access. Let me make it fly. There you go. You have access to that owl to put where you're making it fly.
you're Harry Potter.
How great it would be for having bird explosions. Some of us just want some more roof tiles to choose from.
And no shit though.
I watched a guy, so Oidy, he's the Australian guy that I rate a lot. Me and Rachel was watching him last night or the night before. He did a slanted roof using stools, the square stools,
No
and
joke.
it looked like shingles.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what we're down
This
to
is
now.
taking forever.
So, having seen before our Misty Step fellow get up there and get knocked on his ass off of it, I'm gonna just keep my bird outside and just try to glance over these palisades and see what I can see.
You can see I'm lazy and I never finished this because I didn't think you guys would ever come back here. And then I got a real job. But yeah, you see, dwarves, going in and out of the caves, and you can hear them mining, and you see a few people here and there kind of walking up and down the ramp, but for the most part, they're on the ground in the caves.
Cool. Then I'm gonna try to fly over to another balcony.
Okay.
You can go to them while this is
Okay. Are you looking at that first balcony or the far one?
farthest.
Okay. All right. You guys see this familiar flying over. Didn't get too close to the gates, and so what are you guys doing out here in the front?
Continuing to wait for those guards to return.
Nameless, Barry, anything else?
I would like to take some of these flowers and do some alchemical science on it.
All right.
My alchemist supplies.
Okay. With the alchemy kit, yeah. You go through and start picking at them. Give me a be an intelligence and add your proficiency, which is just 2. Intelligence plus 2.
Fantastic.
I mean, even sitting around with the other group of people who are. Oh, Barry's going to try to help. Okay, as Barry steps in.
Can you not hear me?
No, I didn't hear you at all.
Oh. You chose not to listen.
Go ahead and roll with advantage. Nameless. I didn't even see your icon light up. Oh, okay.
No, the other one was 5, so.
But yeah,
Turned me.
even with Barry's help, you guys aren't anywhere closer to figuring it out, other than it might be missing an item. But they've tried all the normal stuff to mix it with.
Mm-hmm.
Then as you get over with your familiar, you look inside. It looks like a tavern.
Very nice. I would like to fly inside of it.
Okay, yeah, you fly inside. Let me play with the ground here a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can kind of see. You see several tables. It's still well lit. You see empty tankards and half-eaten food. It looks like they just hadn't cleaned up yet from the night before, being so early in the morning. Yeah, there's no one here.
Are there any bottles of booze that I can see?
Oh, give me a perception roll.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you can, find there's plenty of, half spilled and half empty tankards and glasses and some big jugs that they didn't quite finish from the night before.
I would like to find the most expensive alcohol in the building
Okay.
and grab it and take it back out to me.
Can your familiar interact with anything?
It can, it just cannot attack.
Okay.
Didn't you say it was like a sparrow?
It is a sparrow, yes.
Yeah.
And it weighs like what, 5 ounces?
Yeah.
And it's gonna lift a bottle of something?
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's a mystical being. It's not a real sparrow.
I believe your familiar takes the stats, does it not?
Maybe it does, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's weak as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, in your
Bird feet.
drunken depressionness, you're
I'm desperate.
yeah, you're trying to find any alcohol that you can lift, let alone the expensive stuff. Most of the stuff just looks like just generic alcohol, but as you find this really nice glass of wine, you go to lift it. It just drops on the floor out of your claws and hits the ground and splatters all over.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's better than what I was gonna do.
All right.
So yeah, you're still inside, and you're just wallowing around in alcohol, trying to lift anything you can as a sparrow, and the glasses you can lift don't have anything in them.
God damn it! Anything?
Group outside, yeah, nothing. No one appears. Let me speed up time here a little bit. I'll make sure not to have the exposure too high and blind everybody. Let's go ahead and turn that down, because that's blinding me.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Whew.
So yeah, group outside. Civil, are you just waiting at the gate?
Yeah. Do I know from here how far until the Dwarven outpost?
To get to the Dwarven outpost, you've been there. Yeah, you've been there, right?
Right.
You're looking at half day, almost a day's journey, west along the mountain
All
range.
forest.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the tiles I have access to. Spoilers, you guys get a lot of forest.
Yay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just continuing to wait here for the guard to return. He said he'd be back the next day.
All right. Nameless and Barry, what are you guys doing?
I don't know. Nothing?
Are you going to keep working on trying to?
I'm gonna look for interesting vegetables.
All right. Give me a survival check.
Downtime in real time.
I find all the vegetables.
All right.
That's a 20.
Yeah, you're able to find some vegetables that I don't have made in this world.
Some interesting specimens.
Give me a. Which one did you just roll? Nature, survival.
Oh, I forget what you said. I went with nature.
Okay. All right. Give me a D4 roll then.
Okay.
All right. Make a note of that as you find some, just some odd-looking vegetables growing. I don't want to say mushrooms, but
Some tubers.
yeah, they just look different. All right. Yeah, downtime in real life. As you're waiting, it's about noonish, and you see a dwarf paladin enter the top of the gates.
Dude,
You guys are still out here, and it's the same woman as before.
I take one of
Yes, we
my
are.
little vials and just put it in my pocket from the alchemical stuff that I did.
Okay.
And I come over. I'm like, Miss, we have even more pertinent news.
What is it? And you can
Yes.
almost see like tears coming down her face.
There's something more going on than just the disease. There's
We know the
belief
cause of the disease.
there's belief that there's monsters, hags, in this city, causing your issues.
Give me a persuasion with disadvantage.
10 plus 1, 11.
She's like, at this point, I don't even care anymore. And she climbs down. Kind of see her disappear behind the gate, and you hear a loud thud. And then this gate just, not only does it open up, it completely shatters.
Oh.
As she takes her hammer, and a bright light shines out as she has just absolutely just destroyed the gate. And she just almost with just complete sadness, just starts walking out.
I'm like, wait, miss,
What is it?
what is your name?
Myra.
Okay, and I go over and I hand her a holy water flask. Like, no, just to have her keep with her.
She just takes it and just keeps walking away.
I ask her what happened.
The other guard that was up here, he is dead. And she just almost just brushes you by, or just brushes by you and just starts walking out into the forest.
I ask where she's going.
I don't know.
Well, help us avenge your comrade's death. We know what's causing this.
I have been at this for months, and I just don't have the energy for it. And she just doesn't care about life.
Same.
As her last ditch effort, I play my viol.
Give me a performance roll with advantage.
17 plus 1.
She hears you playing and she just kind of stops. You can kind of see her. She doesn't turn around, but she just kind of stands
Mm-hmm.
upright and keeps walking.
I play melodic tune. I'm like, we've recently had someone of our own die to this cause, and I feel like you wouldn't want any injustice onto your own or to the passerbys who would come to you for aid or to seek help for you.
She just lets out this big old sigh. I'm done with life. Just continues to walk away from you guys. And you lose her in the forest.
Say, let's go. We have to talk to whomever is in charge. And I go into the town.
Yeah, you guys just walk right on in.
I'm staying outside. I was told if they see me again, they're gonna kill me. So I'm taking their warning serious. I'm sitting out here and I'm gonna look through my familiar's eyes.
Okay.
I
You're.
I call to him and say, "Get in here, or else I will kill you."
I can't hear you at all. I'm entranced with my familiar right now. My eyes are pitch white and just not moving. I'm sitting there.
Yeah, see how it is.
Buddy takes you by the scruff of the neck and drags you in.
They're just dragging my body.
Give.
Okay.
Have Buddy give me a strength check.
How long is Find Familiar functional for?
Until I get out of it.
I'm not sure what I'm adding.
So I sent you the link in Discord for his stats.
Yeah, I have to.
Hang on, I'll help you out here.
My computer might crash.
I know, that's why I'm going to help you out. Plus 3.
Okay.
So at 8. Buddy struggles. And Umber's just kind of like laying over on his side right now, and Buddy's like scooting him an inch at a time.
Alright, Buddy abandons him and follows me.
Alright. Alright, you guys are inside here. I'll help Buddy.
I had a different perspective on that. I
Alright.
didn't see where the hole was.
Yeah, you guys are inside. You step over the crumpled gates. Now there's dwarves kind of. You can hear and see the dwarves working in the mines.
I'm not worried about the dwarves in the mines. I climb up the stairs.
All right.
I can't fucking see the stairs. Goddamn.
Here, you're here. I will help you.
If it's
follow-
noon, there
follow
shouldn't be
through.
any shadows.
Yeah, the shadow makes it really hard to see those stairs.
And can I have my familiar start searching the upper regions of this tavern?
There, I'll turn the exposure up. Yes. as they're working their way up the stairs. Hang on, let me fix my camera so I can see what these the upper tavern looks like. Yeah, you can make your way up to the.
I can try for sure. There you go.
Yeah, a lot of it's
Once
just
we-
kind of the same as before. And there's empty bottles and stuff like that. It just looks like a mess in here. But it all looks recent. There's some of the food's not all the way eaten, but there's no one like working here.
Once we get to the top, I look for like a guardhouse. I mean, I see the tower here, but I'm wondering if there's like a guardhouse or anything that would be obvious.
Yeah, you guys got up there quicker than I was expecting.
Maybe the
Once I could see the stairs, it was actually quite easy to move.
maybe the
Good,
light
because this
nudged
is like the first like slanted pathing I made ever.
It's not easy. It's really tough.
Yeah.
As you guys make your way up to the top, you see a dwarf up here, and she is in nicer clothes than some of the other people working in the mine. How did you get in here? She kind of looks at you with curiosity of how you got through the gates.
Pretty bad.
One of your guards has decided to give up on life and bust down the gates, leaving the place undefended. But we've come here because we know the cause of this illness and how to lift it from your lands. We're looking for the captain of the guard. Or,
That would hang on, let me that would be Dalmora, but she is setting up an outpost for us.
yes, we've met her. I believe we have met her, right?
Yes, you have met her at the Dwarven outpost. She is leader of the light shields, and she is
Yes.
In charge. You guys have spent money. I think Uru dropped like 300 gold for it, something like that, to help rebuild it.
Yes. Yeah, who is the lieutenant or leader of the guard here in town while she is off working on the.
That would be me. I am leader of Lazada, Jessel, Wyvern Thane.
Fantastic. And I give her all the information we know about the hags.
Where did you say these supposed hags are?
There is a balcony to the what is this? To the
West.
the west of the entrance there that that we encountered these hags at, or some of our party encountered these hags at, and unfortunately,
You mean
One of them.
Inga? Inga's not a hag. She's been helping us.
I promise you, she is a hag.
What has she done for you, if I may?
She has tried to keep as many people alive as possible. For you guys up here at the top, give me a perception roll.
Okay. I let her know more of the details, including the fact that this hag was brother of or sister or whatever related to the lich that we previously killed that was attacking or that destroyed, I assume, the other village, who also told us he was working with Lord Char, who we know to be working with the dragons of whatever that town is, and of the impending attack coming from that town, and how their primary target is the dwarves.
And as you guys are looking around, even with your garbage rolls, not a lot of people here. For a major city in the capital, it's bare. You're
Yeah.
in a city that would be a couple thousand, you might see a couple hundred. And as you relay all this message to her, does not surprise me that those idiots at MCheck would try to take advantage of our misfortune. We have tried to pray to Farraga, and she would be another god from Theros, but she has not been answering our prayers, and we cannot. I mean, Inga's kept alive who she could, but she's not been able to
So
find a
I
cure.
let her know that they're not taking advantage of your situation. They are the cause of your situation.
But she has done wonders for us, and
I
we cannot get anybody to figure out what's causing this.
so I've noticed there's really not a lot
I-
of people around. You sure that people always come back when they come for their checkups?
From her, yes. The lack of people is from, and she kind of points to the houses behind her, and like that dirt area. That is used to be nice lush grass, but now is just fresh graves. She has been able to heal some, but some were too far gone to that didn't make
And
it.
And
I
they always
question.
die after they go for their
Yeah.
checkup, correct?
I question the people who have died versus the people who have lived on these checkups.
And some of them have, and some have gotten better, like myself. I mean, I'm still not great, and she looks, weak. If you've ever seen someone that's like super dehydrated,
Mhm.
this is them, like barely moving, barely functioning. Her like head's
Kind of
bobbing.
like
Um,
emaciated.
yeah. Um,
I ask her. I say, okay, we are going to go and talk to the dwarves at the encampment, um, the Lightbringers. Um, we we ask of only a little bit more from you. Who controls uh, the magical barrier in this town?
Berica, for a long time ago, and gave me this, and she pulls out like a glowing stone. This is what has protected us, and my family has passed it down. And and she's just like her head is just barely like upright.
So I ask her to I let her know that we are going to go and speak with the dwarves, the Lightbringers, and that when we come back over here with the Lightbringers, I ask her to release the barrier to let us back in so we can address this issue because we know that they otherwise keep the barriers up all the time.
So when that guard knocked down that door, that the barrier's gone. There is no barrier.
Oh, okay. I just assumed that the barrier would be
I mean,
reinstated.
she doesn't know that. Jassel here thinks the barrier is up, but that guard completely just smashed it and the barrier's gone.
Okay, fantastic. So I say that anyways.
Okay.
just assuming that the barrier was taken down and will be reinstated upon our upon leaving.
All right.
Um,
Give me another perception roll. Oh,
to
actually, it doesn't matter.
To see if we see the goat.
No,
approaching.
yeah, you guys don't know anything about a goat, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
One's dead and the other one's trying to get drunk in a bar.
No, I'm having my sparrow explore.
Yeah, as you're exploring, like I said, the tavern looks a lot like it did before.
Am I able to open doors,
You can certainly try.
or are these windows open? Are they decoration, or are they actual door like glass?
They're glass and with
Okay.
designs. I mean, being a sparrow, if you broke the glass, you might be able to fly through. Yeah, that door is shut, so I mean, you could try flying up the chimney. Hang on, I got something for this. Don't fly up the chimney yet.
Okay.
There. Now you can fly up the
Thank
chimney.
you. I was like, shit, man, it's on fire.
Well, I wasn't expecting all this to happen, so I was expecting this to be a party up here. But yeah, you're able to fly up and out of the chimney in your sparrow, and as you fly up and over, you can see your friends talking to. Okay, you can see your group talking to a dwarf. But yeah, you're up in the air above the city.
They're friends.
I'm gonna hit X for doubt. But yeah, you fly up, see your friends talking to a dwarf. The main group. I know Rachel's brushing her teeth right now. What are you guys doing?
So, I mean, would I know about anything about this? About like how the goat would be walking from the knowledge and everything we had previously,
No.
knowing that they are here
Well,
and that.
we know that they can shapeshift, so
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, it
but
could
the
be a
thing
pig.
is-
It could be one of the donkeys.
Right.
It could be a cow that's
Exactly.
all sitting
True.
here.
True.
They
They're
all
just like
could
the
be
old
hags,
thing.
and they all could just be part of a coven.
True. Really playing into their part.
So yeah, what's this group up here doing?
I am debating going and getting the Lightbringers.
Okay.
And then we can defend this point because I think this is probably far more defended than their little outpost when we inevitably get attacked by the dragons. And this would probably put a much bigger dent in the dragons' plan than.
Okay. You guys gonna head to Darkholder?
That, or we go and attempt to fight two hags, which we know to be difficult.
At least two.
With only 3.5 people.
We don't even have. We have 3 people.
And
We
a
have
wolf.
3 people and a wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, so 3.5.
And some crybaby hiding over there in the friggin' camp.
In the bar that we don't know about.
I was gonna say, yo.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't know that he's up. You guys still think he's outside in a trance. You don't know where his familiar is.
Well, we would have seen his familiar.
So yeah, it's kind of up to the 3 of you to figure out what you would have. What you guys want to do next? As Jassel just kind of slowly walks away and starts making her way up the ramp.
Okay. So I say to these two, I say, well, I think we should go and get the dwarves and come back and, with their assistance, take out this coven of, whatever the hell they are, hags. Since we know that they are related to Lord Char and the dragons from that town that I've already forgotten the name of again.
I definitely don't know much about any of that.
All right. Umbro, what are you doing?
I'm gonna have my bird start trying to open some of these doors. Other than the,
Oops. What has
'cause
happened?
I've already
Oh, yeah,
explored the tavern. I want to just start busting open some doors.
You're trying to like peck at doors, and none of them are really opening.
How many birds have you
I said,
Rachel's
strength
judging
is-
you.
The strength is 2.
It doesn't matter if it's locked.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not able to get into any of the surrounding buildings. You can look through some of the windows, and you can see some. In one of the buildings, it looks like a gigantic library. Well bigger, way more bigger than your guys's little
Can-
shanty books.
Can I try to break into it with my bird?
Yeah, you just bounce right
And-
off the glass.
Damn
Can
it,
I
okay.
perceive this really weirdly acting bird?
With disadvantage.
Oh, I'm like, I guess I'm within range. Yeah, just right down the way.
Then the other building you
What
can
it-
look into.
Do I see it with a with a dirty 20?
You don't see it. But you do hear this like thudding sound over and over again. And you turn around and you see this familiar trying to get into some of these buildings. Then Umbra, the other building you see, it's you can see a lot of crystals and glowing weapons, and I mean it's a store, but it looks like some very high quality weapons. But yeah, Civil you're able to see that. See Umbra's familiar smacking into doors and windows, and there's another store as well. So
do I know it's Umbra's familiar?
oh yeah.
I shoot it. Get it.
You bastard.
I was going to if I didn't know it was Umbra's familiar.
Then Umbra, the other store you see looks like a weapons and armor shop.
Okay. Yes, having no success, I'm gonna snap my fingers and it's gonna poof away as I summon it back into the abyss.
Okay.
But now he is prepared, so I don't have to do a ritual or summon him next time I want to get him out. He's just
Kind of there. Okay.
yeah, which is nice. I forgot all about him, honestly.
So the group is going to be making their way to Dar Calder.
Yeah, provided that's the town where the Dwarven camp is.
The Dwarven Outpost? Okay. So we'll end tonight there. I will not have you guys teleported back. Any new characters or Uru, I will have them meet you guys at the Dwarven Outpost.
Okay.
That should
Yeah,
work.
We'll just say we sent the familiar back to fetch them.
Yes and no. I can work. I can work with Tony if he chooses to be already up there when you guys get there. Maybe that's what he was doing during his downtime. I know he has sent a lot of help to them, so he may already be up there. Then they
Brought the
will
new guy.
have a new person. We'll introduce them there, most likely.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got him ready.
What'd you make?
That was fun. A warlock. Undying.
Okay. Yeah.
He rolled the same character I have in Dodo's game.
I know he did.
Wait, did you roll an undying warlock?
That's what I have
Yes.
over there.
Oh no
Yeah.
way! Oh, I'm gonna change it then.
Yeah, yeah, because I went for a warlock version of Dodo's of Umbra.
Yeah.
Basically, a necromage warlock.
He did go tiefling at least.
I did.
Yeah, over there I went drow.
So that's a plus.
Oh, I know what to do.
Great. We're fighting tieflings, and now all of a sudden there's a tiefling in our party.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Got an insider.
I'm gonna make a tiefling paladin. How about that?
So I deactivated so you should be able to claim your new tiefling warlock, or whatever
Oh,
character
nice.
you decide to bring at one.
Sounds good. I guess all the gold that I have is gone.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
what about the house? Is that gonna be destroyed?
Yep. You guys don't have the
Cool.
guild hall to pass anything down.
Was the house destroyed, or is it just?
It's there. He just doesn't have claim to it.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody owns it, so it just becomes dilapidated over time.
Yeah.
Or you buy it.
Or he
and
buys it
upkeep
for another 100 gold. Yeah.
Property.
Squat in it.
He
Yeah,
could.
water.
He could. He just won't get the benefits from it. So yeah. Sorry that got a little dark. But this is a dark place.
I know what my character's goals
I
are
shouldn't.
now.
I shouldn't have followed Umbra.
Oh man, you
Correction.
guys! So I had that planned very early
Kill Stormblade?
on. For someone to die in there.
You planned someone's death?
No,
Oh, God.
I planned
You're
someone
Lord.
stupid to die. I
To be
can't.
fair though, he did know we had an out, and he decided to stab her anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
And you only got the out because you rolled high. Like I
Yeah,
was ready to
I-
murder both of you. Like I was expecting both. When you guys both went up there, I'm like, oh, I guess we're going to have 2 level 1 characters next week.
Oh, God.
Remember last week after Elemental died, and I said, "Oh yeah, let's just get all of our characters killed, so that when we fight the dragons, we're all level 1." That was a
Yeah.
joke, guys. It was a
I was
joke.
serious.
oh,
I thought you were serious.
That
I
being
took him
said,
seriously.
yeah.
This
That being
is-
said, this was after your character died.
So
that being said, Dodo's on the short list of characters to be let to let die.
to let die.
Since somebody's already made the acclamation that there will be no PvP.
I mean, checks and stuff against each other, sure. Actual combat, no. That's getting borderline, making the group dysfunctional. I have seen that happen in groups before that I've played in with other people, and it never works out well. Like it is, it's always bad. So, I will.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I will do my best to never let that happen. I will kill a player. I will kill both players if I have to. So
That makes sense.
like I'll just outright
Okay.
God smite you. You're dead.
He-
Reroll characters. Like then I'll just
Yeah.
crap on you.
He tried to lie to me, and I already didn't trust him. So
I mean, tension. Yes, that's perfectly fine. Hating another player's character. That's perfectly fine too. Outright trying to kill them. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I've set some Home Alone traps around the place.
So yeah, you guys have the cure.
no, we don't.
no, we don't.
Oh yeah, you did.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I traded it so that I can make bargains with with hags.
Dude,
later.
I was so excited for you to do that too.
Fuck yeah.
Then
If I
Huday's
don't have
like,
gods,
I'm gonna step in and stab him. Like, oh no.
yeah, I'm
Yes.
sitting here. I'm like, I don't have gods like these people. I'm gonna take any form of help I can get in this world.
Oh man, that would have been great if you guys would have teamed up with some hags.
Hmm.
That would have been a lot of fun on my part.
Technically, aren't I teamed up with hags right now? Because they said they'd keep the deal. As
Well, here's
Yeah.
here's the thing. You're teamed up with the hags until the rest of us fight the dragons, and the hags are on the dragon side, and then they're going to renege on your deal because you
That you don't
attacked
know.
there.
That,
we don't
Um,
know if they're on their side. Or
Yeah.
not.
Well,
They
we're-
just-
this could have been their own thing.
pretty sure.
With your nat 20 and your guys' other high rolls, the hags would not be working. Like they would have been working with each other. They wouldn't have been working with an outside force like that.
For their own satisfaction.
they were just testing some shit out.
I would like to do that too.
Yeah, we'll
Makes
pick up at
participer.
we'll pick up at the Dwarven Outpost. That'd be an easy spot. I was going to try to go longer, but this would be a good place to get the new character and anybody else who is playing in next week. Then if for some reason people can't make it,
Are you talking about for Sunday?
yeah. So this is what I'm thinking. Before I go hang out with Rachel for a little, falls asleep. With my current health, and Rachel's slowly getting rid of plants. Like she got rid of another plant today. Problem is I still do stuff outdoors on the weekend and on Fridays and Saturdays. Like I did some yard work yesterday. I felt like crap most of the day today, on top of just me being sick since last Friday. We'll shoot for Sunday. Expect Tuesday. Then once this arc wraps up, which should be in the next 2 weeks. I don't know how it will wrap up, but it'll wrap up in the next 2 weeks.
Be rolling a new universe is what we'll be doing in 2 weeks.
No, you guys are exploring one country of a kingdom right now.
No, I mean we're all gonna be killed.
Oh,
Possible.
I can't save stupid.
Half the group is level 1 now.
Can't save stupid.
No.
I will try not to actively kill you, but you climbed up into a hag's house.
Yes.
Yes.
2020 hag site, you know.
And
I should-
that just goes to
Wow.
show you don't have to fight to live. Diplomacy is an option, you murder hobos.
Says the necromancer.
So yeah,
I know what death is.
I was trying to
me
stop
too.
you from doing a bad thing.
Why was it bad?
Well, let's
I
see.
think giving them the book was bad.
It's just
Thou-
enchanted.
Thousands of dwarves or a couple hags.
Hey,
give or
hundreds
take.
of hundreds.
We didn't know that at the time.
I mean, we know it's a major city.
yeah. There's only a couple hundred people left. All right, I'm gonna go hang out with Rachel, so I'm gonna stop streaming.
All right.
The only other Talespire streamer is some Portuguese person, so I'll probably go raid Gurky. So go say hi to him.
Hey, bye.
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 Then I will probably be back in Discord in a bit and play some Pokemon for like an hour.
Yes.
Dodo, what time did you go to bed last night or this morning?
We went to bed actually. What was that? 11 o'clock for
Wow.
us.
11, about, yeah.
So I'll be back
Just-
on in a little bit to play some Pokemon.
Yeah.
What's this Pokemon playing? I'm hearing about.
Dodo can
Pokemon
explain it.
MMO.
So I'll talk to you guys later. Let's go say hi to Gurky. Tony, thanks for hanging out in chat. Tumbleweed, man, I missed him saying that he liked my build, even though it's garbage. And then Dodo, thanks for the sub.
Anytime.
So
Well, every month.
let's go raid Gurky.
Can't believe Dodo decided to get